What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Jared with me.
Hi everyone.
And we are back for another game of Warhammer, the Old World. Yes, that's right. We are back for another foray into this new edition that is the Old World. Super exciting. And today it is going to be 2,000 points of the Dwarfen Mountain Holds versus
High Elves.
High Elves, the knife-eared dogs. So cool, the classic grudge match. So I put a poll out on my channel on the YouTubes a little while ago because I knew I was going to be facing Jared and the High Elves, being like, who do you guys want to see fight them out of the armies that I have? And dwarves were far and away the front runners. So I've given you what the people want, and it is the classic grudge match of the dwarves versus the elves. It's, you know, the war of the beard. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's always a fun match, and the last time we had a game, which was a fair while away now, quite a long time ago, was a classic game. So guys, if you haven't seen the High Elf and Dwarf Army game that I had in 6th edition, go check it out. It was a winner. It was a fun one. And I've taken some interesting things for my dwarves, a unit I've never tried before, which will be good, and you've got your very seafaring elves.
With a few new units.
Indeed, which is a bit of fun, but you'll get to see all of that in just a minute. Now, if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget, go through those YouTube things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Something worth noting is we are still just playing on the classic base sizes. I'm yet to get any of the spacer trays. They are in transit. I've got some on the way that have been 3D printed for me by my good man Damon. Thank you, Damon. So pretty soon I'll be able to start going with the old world footprint, but for now, classic base sizes, people. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. It is my channel members that are absolutely allowing me to continue to invest in this channel with all the things that are making it fun, new terrain, models, all the good stuff. So if you want to support us, that's the best way to do it. Now, speaking of channel members, I've got a few new ones to shout out today. Yeah, boys. Love you guys, thank you so much. So coming in at core choice, we have Hendrik, and then at special choice, we have salt, but also some pepper. Great name, great name. You gotta season it, right?
I'm feeling that myself.
You're a little salt and pepper. I'm coming along. And then we have Alexandre Maréchal, thank you. Alexandre Maréchal, mate, sweet name. Hard for me to say. So Hendrik, Salt, Alexandra, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for deciding to support the channel and keep supporting what we're doing here. It's because of these bosses that you guys get to see these videos. But without any further ado, we'll have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 points of the Dwarven Mountain Holds. So, starting out with the general, we have a Dwarf King, Thunderbrow Thorekson. He is going to be standing upon an oath stone. He has a runic great axe with 2 runes of fury, giving him +2 attacks. He's got full plate armor with 2 runes of shielding, giving him a 5-up ward save, and a runic talisman with a single rune of warding, giving him a once per game 2-up ward save. There he is, the king! Borek Thunderbrow. And then we have his great uncle, Thane Thorin, the battle standard bearer. He has got a great axe, full plate armor with the master rune of Gromril, giving him a 2-up armor save. And on his standard, he has the master rune of Grungnir, which gives any unit that he is within a 5-up ward save, and then any unit within 6 inches, a 6-up ward save in the shooting phase. There he is, the battle standard bearer. And then the last of the heroes, we have, Thalgrim Spellsbane, the rune smith. He's going to have full plate, hand weapon and shield. He's got a runic talisman with 2 runes of spell breaking, which is essentially just an auto dispel for a wizardly dispel, and a single rune of warding, giving him the 2-up once per game ward save. Alright, moving into the core, we have 10 Thunderers, heavy armor, hand weapon shield, and obviously their guns. We have 23 Dwarven warriors with great weapons, hand weapon shield, heavy armor, and full command. We are trying out 10 Dwarven Rangers today. They've got great weapons, crossbows, and full command. Moving into the special, we've got 22 Iron Breakers, full command. We've got a single gyrocopter, very good, the Flyboy. We have 10 miners for the lols. They're always entertaining. They've got full command, heavy armor, great weapons, and the Prospector has a steam drill. Alright, and then in the artillery slots, we have a Dwarven cannon with a rune of reloading, which allows it to shoot even if it misfired and malfunctioned in the previous turn. We have a Dwarven grudge thrower with the rune of reloading and also a stalwart rune, which will give it +1 combat res if in combat. And then lastly, in the rare slot, we have the organ gun to just hopefully blow great eagles out of the air. And that is it. That is my 2,000 points of the dwarves. Trying out the Dwarven Rangers, bring in what is considered to be some of the good units for dwarves in this edition, the Rangers, the Gyrocopter, and then just bring in stuff that I like, because heck yeah. But that is it. That is the 2,000 points of the dwarves. And here we have Jared's beautifully painted vintage 2,000 point army of the High Elves. All right, Jared, take us through it, mate.
Okay, well, the leader today is the Prince Finway Wayfarer. He's armed with a hand weapon and shield. He has a Reaver bow, which is one of the reasons why I've chosen him.
Fantastic.
It counts as a bow of Avalon, but it basically shoots with his strength +1 and as many attacks as he has. So
spicy.
That's 4 strength 5 arrows any turn he gets to shoot. He's also got the armor of Calidor, which counts as full plate armor with a 5+ ward against any wounds.
Amazing.
His weapon is the Foebane, and that always wounds on a 4+.
Whoa.
He's got Ithilmar weapons. I'm not sure if that counts for his magical one. He strikes first, so initiative up to 10. He has the Sea Guard rules, which will give you a clue as to where he's going to be going. And like the entire army, he has the Valor of Ages. So he can reroll any failed panic tests from guys running through you or breaking nearby. That's the whole army.
God damn! Oh my god, he sounds spicy. He's a human bolt thrower. My god. Very cool.
Next to him is the Archmage, Madros Dreamstalker, level 4 wizard with a hand weapon and the Wand of Jet. It's a little bit of an extended Wand of Jet, but
Indeed.
it does the same job, which gives him a +1 to any dispels, which you won't be using, and +1 to any casting until he rolls a double, in which case that's run out. Might not be such a big deal today. Elven reflexes for that lad, the Ithilmar weapons again, Liliath's Blessing, enabling him to reroll any failed cast, and Law of Seferi, so he can choose from the High Elf magic and the particular Elven magic as well.
Sweet. There he is, the level 4.
Next to him is the Noble Nyanan Fingolfin, the Battle Standard Bearer, carrying the War Banner, so +1 resolution.
Very nice.
He's also got Ithilmar hand weapons, heavy armor, and a shield. His special law is that he has the Pure of Heart. So that means that friendly units in range can use his leadership, and his unit has an auto pass for any panic tests.
Oh, very cool. Man, that banner looks awesome. Well done.
Thank you for that, sir.
Very nice. All right.
And then in the core, behind them, we have the militia from the local sea area that the elves have come from.
Very good.
So 16 militia, hand weapons and thrusting spears, light armor and shields. They have a standard, musician and champion. These ones are close order, have elven reflexes, martial prowess. They're a regimental unit, which is why the archers are standing alongside, and they can perform shield wall. So if charged, they can give ground rather than fall back. That's once per game.
Hell yeah, very cool.
The detached longbowmen must set up within 3 inches of them, and they are hand weapons with longbows. and they are close order detachments with elven reflexes as well. So 2 units of 8, they're not allowed to go above the parent unit in size.
Very nice.
Next to them is my 15 Sea Guard, hand weapons, thrusting spears, war bows, light armor and shields, and again full command. They are close order, again elven reflexes, and naval discipline, allowing them to shoot if charged and then reform before hit by the enemy.
So cool, so thematic for the Sea Boys.
We've been drilling all week on whatever's going to be coming their way.
Very cool.
Next to them is the brand new painted 16 Sword Masters with hand weapons, sort of hearth, however you pronounce it.
Hearth? You choose.
Heavy armor and full command. They have cleaving blow, close order. They can deflect shots coming in on a 6+. They have elven reflexes, Ithilmar armor, magic resistance, not a big deal today. And that's the most important rules for them. Brand new unit, so I expect only good things for them.
Absolutely, that's definitely what happens with freshly painted units. Very cool. God, I love Sword Masters. They are awesome. All right, maybe down to these fine lads.
The 6 Shadow Warriors that you enjoyed their company so much, I thought I'd bring them again this time.
I'm so happy to see them.
Hand weapons, longbows, and light armor. These guys, as well as elven reflexes, evade. They can evade if shot at. They fire and flee, so they can run from being charged as well. And shoot and run kind of thing. Ithilmar weapons move through cover. They are scouts, skirmishers, and veterans.
Wow. All of the rules. Very good. I hate them so.
Behind them are 6 Illyrian Reavers, hand weapons, cavalry spears, light armor, short bows, and a standard. These guys are fast cavalry, open order, swift stride, but I've chosen to have them as a closed up unit, not skirmishers this time.
Very cool. There they are, the fast boys.
The other mounted on the other flank, 6 Silverhounds, hand weapons, lancers, heavy armor, shields, and barding. Full command, and they are close order, elven reflexes. They have first charge, Ithilmar barding, and swift stride.
Very nice, hell yeah. I love this unit, man. I love that they've all got their own little coat of arms thing going on. So cool. Well done, my friend.
The local nobles, I guess.
Indeed.
Next to them, everyone's favourites, 2 Great Eagles.
Blah.
Now with built-in fear and stomp. Just when you were loving them, you thought you couldn't love them anymore.
Very good. The flap flaps.
Yep, sure to do nothing today.
Yeah.
And 2 bolt throwers, also probably underused. Just going to sit on the flanks doing little.
Just plinking away.
Yeah, I'm not sure how the rules have changed for them, but we'll soon find out.
Indeed, indeed. And there it is. That is the 2,000 points of the High Elves. Rolling for the spells on the lore of elementalism. For this fantastic level 4. What was his name?
Madros, Dreamstalker.
Amazing. He stalks the dreams.
Let's hope he can stalk a few dwarven dreams.
What does he get?
He's got 4 options. Lots of ones there.
Triple 1.
We'll re-roll a few of those.
Indeed, my friend. I'll pop these on their cards.
Yeah,
double 6.
6.
Very good.
One last one.
6. Something different. Very good.
Yeah.
Earthen ramparts.
All right.
So, flaming sword, summon elemental spirits, earthen ramparts, and travel the mystic pathways. No wind blast.
No wind blast. What a shocker. That's too bad. Anyway, I know which one he is going to ditch, which will be flaming sword.
Indeed.
We don't want any flames ruining that sword.
No.
And he's going to switch it for the Law of Seferi, Courage of a Nerian.
Oh, very good.
15-inch range, makes a friendly unit unbreakable.
Very good. That will be useful, no doubt. And there it is. Those are the spells for the High Elves. And here we are, set up and deployed for this clash between the beard and the pointy-eared. Yes. So the basic kind of narrative that we have going on here today is that these elves, the elven mage on that side of the table, heard or has been scrying in the old tomes for knowledge and power, and found information about an ancient star dragon that was killed many years ago, fell in the Dwarven mountains. And this star dragon, once held a particular relic of power, a magic item of great, importance. And they have essentially decided to come scouting into the Dwarven mountains and hills to find the remains of this ancient elven star dragon and claim the relic of old. Now, of course, dwarves, having their scouts, their rangers out and about, started sending messages back of elves moving through their mountain passes and, seeing that they're on the hunt for something, and dwarves aren't having that, not in their mountains, have turned up to stop them and cast them out of their ancient territory, and also seeing that there could be some sort of fantastic, powerful relic, perhaps even an old runic item that was gifted to the elves back before the War of the Beard, when we were still friends, long, long ago. And so we're here to get the elves out of the mountains and claim whatever booty can be claimed in the meantime. So there it is. It's a classic tale of, seeking power and relics of old. Now, this does lead us into the scenario, and the scenario is Take and Hold, I think it's called. Maybe not, but it's the one where there is the central objective in the middle. It can be a tower, or it can just be a bunch of other things. And so we have a Monument of Glory, I think it was. We've styled it as, and as you can see, it is this, this ancient star dragon and his particular, thing, his hoard of items and sweet Julie business. And so there's a couple of special rules that surround this as well. So we're classing it as an impassable piece of terrain. And to hold it, you have to have a unit of at least unit strength 5 within 6 inches of it. If we have 2 equidistance units, then it comes down to, then it's contested. But otherwise, it's the closest unit of unit strength 5 captures the piece. If you are currently holding it, you can reroll rally and panic tests, and it also gives you hatred all enemies. So, the unit that's close desperately wants to hold it and keep it and will, grit their teeth and dig in their heels no matter what, which is pretty cool. And it is worth an extra 50 victory points at the end of the game. Otherwise, the victory points are usual kill points, banners, all the good stuff. And then we're also doing a random turn length. So at turn 5, we're going to roll a d6, and whatever we roll will get added to the turn length, the turn number at the time. And if it reaches 10, the game is over. So on turn 5, on a roll of 5+, the game will end. On turn 6, a roll of 4+, and so on into time immemorium. Hopefully not. Hopefully turn 5 or 6, that'd be nice. But that is it. That is the scenario where we're fighting over the center. So let's have a look at the terrain pieces. So I randomly generated our terrain pieces for today's game, and then we placed them in a quadrant and scattered them around. And this is what we have ended up with in these dwarven foothills. We got a couple of hills, one in each deployment zone. We got 2 areas of rocky boulders, which are difficult terrain and provide heavy cover. They don't block line of sight like a wood, so they're not completely blocking line of sight, but they are creating cover and difficult terrain. We have a ruin, which is just an area of difficult terrain. And, and a fen, a marshy fen, which ended up right over here in Elven Deployment Zone, gumming up the works, making their beautiful white cloaks all muddy.
Dry cleaning bills alone are going to make this a questionable venture.
Indeed. They'd need that money now, whatever gold is left in there. And that's what we ended up with. Funnily enough, not a single wood. No woods on the table. That's pretty wild. I don't think I've ever played a game with no woods. Correct me if I'm wrong. Go back through my backlog of games. But I don't think so. So that is terrain. Let's have a look at deployment zones. So on the Dwarven lines, out here in the rocky boulders, we have, historically speaking, the most disappointing of cannons. Hoping to show himself, polished and working anew in the old world. We've got a line of 10 Thunderers, the Organ Gun, we've got the Iron Breakers led by the Battle Standard Bearer, Thorin. We've got my little Runesmith just scouting in the middle, staying within 3 inches of a unit so he can't get shot immediately. We've got back up on Artillery Hill, haha. We've got the Dwarven Grudge Thrower. Over on the right flank, we've got the warriors led by King Borek Thunderbrow Thorekson himself. And then on the far flank, we do have a gyrocopter. And then my Dwarven Rangers have scouted forward into these boulders here, getting that heavy cover, but getting nice and close in skirmish formation with their crossbows. All right, Jared, can you take me through the lines of the elves, please, sir?
I've got an eagle out on this flank,
Damn.
set up to try and claim a flank to begin with.
Indeed.
Bolt thrower sitting next to him to try and get some open lines of fire and also deny some space for rangers to deploy into.
Indeed.
Over the back, I've put the silver helms down just as a reserve to wait and see where the dwarves were going to go, so they'll be moving away from there should they still be alive.
Mm-hmm.
The Swordmasters in front of them are obviously going to be one unit heading towards that objective right across from the Ironbreakers, so there could be some interesting action there.
Very good.
On the Fen, really disliking their choice of footwear today, is the Sea Guard. And I've got the generals in the front rank there with his Reaver Bow.
Very nice.
Between them and the next unit, the Wizard is on this bit of the hill here, but he was going to topple, so I've just pulled him back a little bit there, but we've recorded where he is.
Indeed, wobbly model syndrome. It's classic.
Speaking of wobbly models, the spears are delicately poised on top of the hill here. They've got their detachments of bows to the left and in front of them on the slope of the hill. Again, couldn't fit them there without masses of blue tack. So they're just sitting there, but they are effectively anchored by that front model there is their front right corner.
Fantastic.
Across that way. The second bolt thrower sits on the hill beside them as well, lining up targets. The Illyrian Reavers are a little bit held back, and on their left flank, finally the last eagle sits there. Oh, actually I've got one other. My scouting unit managed to sneak on within 12 inches, just outside of 12 inches of the gyrocopter.
How
so they are
very dare you.
just skirmishing up that corner over there, weighing up their possibilities.
Indeed, right in my little corner. Ah, so rude. All right, and there it is. We've got a fabulous refused flank by the elves over here. Here I was popping my stuff down, and suddenly it was all over there, black. So, King Borek Thunderbrow is going to have to take on the whole army by himself. But he can do it. He's a thick boy.
I have some faith.
I've got faith in Borek. But there it is. There it is. This is deployment. This is the battlefield. And that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Jared?
I am.
Good man. Now the dwarves, as is their way, did finish deploying first, so they will get a +1 to this roll-off. Good luck. And Godspeed! Hiya! Oh, we had the +1. It is a draw, so the roll will go again. Hiya! And we get it. With the +1, goes 3 to 2. All right, very good. I don't know how much I needed or love that, but I'm taking it because you don't get a choice in the old world. So we will be back with dwarves. Turn 1. Dwarves turn 1. We are basically skipping past all of the start of turn phases, straight to the movement phase. It would be declare charges, but I don't think I have any charges to declare. I did do my Vanguard move with my gyrocopter because I forgot to do that. Whoops, shame on me. So that just leaves us with remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, I have done some wheeling and dealing. My Thunderers, being too far away to shoot anything, has moved 3 inches up just to get a little bit of range on those Swordmasters over there. In the middle here, I have decided to react to the refused flank and start wheeling my Ironbreakers and my Warriors over to, I guess where the main fight is going to be. I don't like it, but I've done it. My gyrocopter has just flown 9 inches forward in front of the lines, getting ready to see if we can steam gun some elves. And that's it. My Rangers remained still. Yeah, that's the movement phase done, people. And we go into what I like to call the dwarf phase. The shooting phase. Hell yeah. And what do I want to start with? Now, this thing did not do very well last game, and I feel like it was getting a little bit of stage fright, so I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to let it chill just for a minute. And you know what? I'm going to start with... I'm going to start with the cannon. And this cannon right here sees a flat bird in the future coming towards it, and it doesn't like it. So it's going to see about popping a cannonball at that eagle, which is currently, perched on the ground over there, ready to take flight. And we're going to see if we can pop a cannonball straight through its beak. So I can just pre-measure this because that is the edition we play. And so I am going to measure the initial shot 10 inches from the back of the base, which is, the way to do these things, so that if I roll the 10, I hit it, and otherwise I've got reasonable, odds to bounce towards it. So 10 inches from the back of its 50 mil base. Looking for a 10. Hooah! Misfire! No! Hilarious. Amazing. The most disappointing of cannons continues to live up to its reputation. So here we go. The black powder misfire chart. What do we get? Hiya! A 4. A 2 to 4 is a malfunction. The charge misfires, terminally inconveniencing one of the crew and knocking the war machine over. It can be righted, but it'll take time. The crew immediately lose 1 wound, and the model fails to shoot this turn and cannot shoot before the end of next turn. So we lose a crew, and it's going to be the plunger. Mr. Plunger was trying to plunge at the wrong time, and boom, off he went. He got turned into a red dwarven mist. And usually this would now not be able to shoot this turn or next turn, but it does have the rune of reloading, I believe it is, which means it can shoot every turn regardless of misfires. So, lame, very good, well done, cannon. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see how we go. We're going to go what is this thing? The organ gun against those great sword wielding pointy hatted fiends, the sword masters of Hoth. So we are going to be rolling this artillery dice twice, and that is how many shots we are going to be pumping out of these little barrels at those boys. So the first round will be 4 shots, and the second, 10! 14 shots coming out. Fabulous. 14 shots over half range, so needing 5s to hit. Boom! Ooh, that looks like a few. Yep, okay, 2, 4, 6, 7? Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. That's half of them. That's a lot more than I should have got. So strength 5 to toughness 3, thin elf man. Which
Getting
means,
thinner.
Indeed, wounding on 2s, 6s will be armor bane. Hurrah! Ooh, okay. Oh, rolls 3 1s. Boo. So we get 1 armor bane, which will be no armor save, but you will get your 6-up ward against it, sir. So you've got 3 6-up armor saves, and then you'll have your wards after that. So 3 6-up armor saves, because -1, none, and then 4 ward saves of 6-up, because they have special rules that allow them to ting the bullets out of the air.
Great swords.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, you made 2 of them! Filth! Very good, sir. So we just killed 2 in the end. They come boom, 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 boom. And 2 of these incredibly, deft elves just ting the bullets out of the air on the way in. Amazing. That was pretty great. 3 1s, though. Boo. All right, very good, but elven blood is spilt, and every drop of elven blood is precious. Let's go for the grudge thrower next. This is your chance now, Grudgy. And I'm going to just throw it straight towards the center mass of the spearman over there, my friend.
This lad?
Yes, right into the middle. So the template is always just centered over the center of the unit. And then we roll. We roll these scattering artillery dice. So let's see. I'm looking for that direct hit, just to land the grudge right on top of them. 2 inches back, should still be hitting something. All right, we'll figure out how many of these elves are getting clapped. So we have 1 unlucky elf under the dot in the rear rank, and then 5 from the next rank that are partly clipped. So how many of these boys are coming in the hit pool? Get in the pool, boys. The water is fine. Oh yeah, 3 of them. 3 out of the 5, not too shabby. We'll do Mr. Under the Dot first. He gets hit with a strength 8 because he's hit directly by the stone, smashing into the back rank. He will be getting squished on a 2. He does. He goes boom as it slams through his body. and then parts of his armor and helmet and shield go splintering out into the rank in front of him, wounding his friends on 3s. 2 of them, sir, and now this is just AP -1, so you'll be getting 6s. Indeed. Oh, another 2 elven lives come to an end at the hands of rocks and splintered armor. Amazing. Yeah, you did it. You did all right. You did a lot better than you have last game. What's next? Let's do this man's steam-powered template. We'll see if we can roast any of those poor little elves at the front there. We have 2 archers completely covered by the steam template, and 2 that are being clipped. Are the clippies coming into the pool? Clippy long stockings. Oh, they are. Fabulous work. So that means 4 archers being hit by this torrent of heavily flammable steam. Wow. The steam comes out. Strength 3, toughness 3. We are killing on 4s. 2 of them, sir. A nice statistical roll there. 2 elves do get roasted in their lovely robes. The meat sloughing from the bone.
Steady on.
Gruesome. I've still got my Dwarven Rangers here. And yeah, you know what? My Dwarven Rangers are going to see if they can put down that great eagle. All right. 10 shots, and one of them is the old Deadeye, the champion of the unit. So these boys have ballistic skill 4, which is pretty spicy, and the old Deadeye has ballistic skill 5. Ooh, actually, I need to check that. +1 attack, not ballistic skill, so he is a fighty champion rather than the shooty type, which is strange with a name like old Deadeye. So they'd usually be hitting on 3s, but it's going to be 4s for range. So, here we go, needing 4s. 2 hits! Oh yeah, oh yeah. Looks pretty good, 1 above the average, heck yeah boys. They sight down the crossbows, they let fly at the filthy eagle. Strength 4 crossbows to toughness 4 eagle. We need 3 4-ups here to put him down, hurrah! Oh, we get 1! God damn it. Does the eagle have any sort of armor?
No.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Alright, 2 wounds remaining on that eagle. That was very disappointing. Obviously, a few of them just went through the feathers of the wings, but not finding the meat. Only 1 quarrel found the meat. And that would just leave my Thunderers. Can we have a look at how many of them got within 24-inch range here? All right, we got 6 of them in range by moving forward that 3 inches. They are ponderous, I think is the rule, which means they are, instead of -1 for moving and shooting, it is -2. So that will be a -3 overall for range and moving, which means 7s to hit. So I need to roll 6s into 4s, so they've shuffled forward, they're sighting down their dwarven crafted handguns, and boom, out they come, getting a single potential hit so far into a 4+. Yes, a hit, fantastic. Strength 4 bullet going into squishy, toughness 3 elf on 3s. Damn, very good. And I think that is it. Everything is shot and moved on forward, ready to claim the prize. That is it. That is the end of Dwarves. Turn 1. High Elves, turn 1. And we are going straight into the conjuration phase, where we will be attempting to conjure the winds. All right, Jared, what are we starting with, mate?
I have got Stormcall, which has got a 12-inch range and is going to give you a -1 movement and initiative on one of your units. The only one that's in range currently is your gyrocopter, so I'll cast it on that guy.
Very good. What do you need?
Well, it's only a 7.
Ah,
I don't know if I need
+4.
I do get +4, and I probably don't need to use the wand.
What is the...
That wand's the extra +1, but if I roll a double, it's exhausted. So I might just keep that where I need the extra, because you're not able to dispel with your range.
Correct. I am out of range for wizardly dispels. Lame.
So we'll just go with the +4 from his level. So
Indeed.
Needing a 7+ with this.
Indeed. And you roll the 7.
On the 11.
An 11, blah, which means I would need to roll a double 6 to stop it. I am not going to attempt my wizardly dispel or my one fated dispel against that. So you can have it, my friend.
All right, put that on.
Very good. Very good. Alrighties, minus one movement and initiative. Lame.
Will you need it?
Yes, I do. Alright, and did you want to conjure anything else in this phase, sir? The earthen ramparts,
Earthen ramparts on the spearmen to give them the 5+ ward save, as they look like they might be copping a bit of heat just now.
Indeed.
So again, well, that goes up to a little bit harder. That's a 10+.
Ooh, 10+. Very good. Means
look,
you need to
I'll
roll a
use
6.
The wand, why not?
Giving you the +1.
Yep.
And you rolled spicy
A
dice.
fair amount. So earthen ramparts on these guys.
Lame.
That'll help keep them standing upright as well.
Do I hope for a double 6, or do I wait until you've still got a vortex that can come out? Look, there's no point in hoping for a double 6 against that. I'll leave it. I'll save my thing, so they will have their 5+ ward save, sir. Lame. All right, that's the conjuration phase done. That would bring us into the move phase and the declare charges. Do you have any you would like to declare?
I'll need to have a look at some of the ranges first.
No worries. I'll give you a moment.
Yeah, thank you.
Charges to declare?
There are no charges to declare.
No charges at this stage, with my rangers being in difficult terrain, meaning that charging in there would be -1 movement and removing the high dice of the 2d6 roll. So they are safe for now. So that does bring us to remaining moves. This is where all of the pointy ears are now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, Jared, give me your movement phase wrap up, please, sir.
Well, I felt really hemmed in by what was coming at me dwarf fashion over here, so there wasn't a whole heck of a lot I could do, which I would normally like to, and I still haven't moved my skirmishers.
Oh, snap.
I noticed.
All right, well, we'll move those guys in just a sec.
Yep. They're just going to beat along the back path there.
Back this
the table.
way?
Yes.
Fabulous.
Over on this flank over here, the eagle just flew over into a position outside of canister range, but able to hopefully charge into someone's flank next turn, or a cannon if it's still there.
Spicy.
The eagle claw turned around, having a really juicy flank presented by the iron breakers.
Uh-oh.
Getting their sharpest bolt ready.
Very good.
The mass in here stood still because they're going to be doing a lot of shooting. Over here, the Silverhounds wheeled around to come out of the reserve area, but they didn't get very far. They didn't want to get into the range of too many people over there.
Indeed.
The Swordmasters backed up because it turns out combat is much scarier than they previously thought. People actually kill them.
Cowards! Slash
they live today.
Young men. Very good.
Over on this flank over here, the other eagle did exactly the same thing, just flew forward to be able to present a threat to flanks over on that side.
Indeed.
The Illyrian Reavers just walked up here, getting their short bows ready to have some shots.
Very nice. All right, and that is it. That is the movement. We'll get these boys moved, and that is where the Shadow Warriors make their shadowy moves in the back lines of the Dwarves. All right, we're rocking and rolling into the shooting phase for the Elves. What would you like to start with, mate?
Oh, well, let's try the bolt thrower on the side over here.
Very good.
He's got the side
eagle claw
shot of the Iron Warriors.
Iron Breakers.
Iron Breakers, I beg your pardon.
Indeed.
So that'll be over half range.
Indeed.
So we will need a 4+ to hit.
4+ to hit the flank of the Iron Breakers. Not
enough this time.
All right.
Hope they're there in another turn.
A big sigh of relief. Where do you want to go next?
The Sea Guard are going to take a shot at the gyrocopter.
At the copter.
So it's just the front rank.
So they do have volley fire, so it'll be 11 shots. 11 shots total for those boys.
From normal bows.
Yes.
So far, not the magic one.
Fantastic.
Needing, is it a large target?
No.
So just 3s to hit.
Oh, very good. Because we are under half range. Oh, that's a few 2s. Only 3. Very good. That's a decent spat of hits.
Toughness is
5.
So 6s to wound this guy.
Indeed.
And armor bane is it 1?
I don't think there's any armor bane for the war bows.
Oh, okay. So 6s.
6s. Getting 2 of them. Very nice. 2 have hit, vital points on this this chugga little gyrocopter. He has the equivalent of full plate armor or an armored fuselage, giving him a 4+ armor save. I failed them both. Oh my god. That's not a good start.
A couple of fuel lines severed.
Oh yeah. He's down to 1 wound remaining.
Wow.
Okay. All right. I don't think he's going to survive the turn. After that. Jesus.
So the High Elf General has got his shots with his Reaver Bow. So as many as he's got attacks, which is 4. Now his ballistic skill is 7, so he hits on a 2.
Indeed.
But because he's got the Reaver Bow counts as a Bow of Avalon as well, he gets to reroll any 1s.
Spicy. So he's a 2 to hit rerollable.
Yeah.
Amazing. Here he goes. All right.
They all hit.
Very good. No need to reroll. And strength 5, did you say?
Strength is 5.
Woo!
Armor Bane 1.
My goodness.
So that means any 6s are straight through.
So is the
it's his strength plus 1.
It's his strength plus 1. Fantastic. And his strength 4. All right.
Correct.
So it's going to be 4s to wound, sir. Oh, buddy. Oh, no.
Hey, I didn't mention that in the fine print you can still roll badly.
Indeed. All right, so he shoots all of the shots, but none of them, hit the important little pulleys and plugs. What's next for the shooting, mate?
So I've managed to shake off the general not getting any wounds on the gyrocopter. Well done, that guy. So I'm going to go over to the guys who really know how to get the job done, which is the bolt thrower, despite
Beautiful.
what happened on the other side of there.
Indeed.
Going to do their multiple bolts, so D3 plus 3 shots.
Very good. Going
At the
at the
gyrocopter.
gyro.
Yep.
Amazing. For 4 shots. All right,
So
that should be
needing
enough.
3s to hit.
Indeed, because I am super close.
That's 2
2
hits.
hits, strength 4 to toughness 5. It's going to be 5s to wound. Oh, mate,
hits.
you've stuck the landing. It is AP -1,
Yep.
and this one is Armor Bane, so AP -2. Spicy. So this one will be a 5-up armor save. It goes through, and then the other one, it doesn't matter because he is dead. Boom. I don't think he has a crash and burn anymore.
The sound effect was compulsory.
Ah, very good. Poor little gyro. Mate, the fact that I lost the 2 wounds from that first one, unbelievable. But well done, he absorbed all of the shooting.
That took a lot to take him down.
Yeah,
Wow.
man, he's a little spicy meatball.
One less weird model to have to deal with, which is
Very
really
much
nice.
so. Now
Alright.
you've still got short bows.
And also the bows on the hill.
Fabulous.
They're all going to target the rangers in here. Their armor is...
They've got heavy armor, so 5-up armor saves.
Okay.
They are -2 to hit for being within the rocky outcrops.
Okay, well, it's still probably going to be more effective than shooting those heavily armored monsters over there. So 8 shots from the left-hand detachment here.
Very good.
Ordinarily needing 3s up
So
to
5s because of the rocks that we are, held within. Looks like 3 hits, my man.
And 5s to wound for their bows.
Indeed. Strength 3 to toughness 4. Thick
And
dwarf.
longbow is armor bane 1.
Very good. So 6s will be -1. Oh, and you do get one, mate. A single wound at armor bane, which will mean a 6-up heavy armor save. 6-up. No. You do fell a noble dwarven ranger.
And 6 shots from the other detachment.
Fantastic.
Again, needing 5s.
Indeed. Getting 2? Not too shabby.
5s.
Indeed. Oh, mate, another armor bane. Look at you go. 6-up? No, you killed 2. 2 of my brave dwarven rangers.
I think that's called plinking them off, isn't it?
Indeed, you are indeed plinking them, mate. Short bows?
Yeah, short bows. They don't get a negative for moving and shooting. So
Indeed.
it's just 6 more shots at 5s to hit. And
Getting 1.
just the 1.
And 5's 2 wound. Oh, mate, look at you go, converting these wounds. No armor bane this time, so it will just be a 5-up dwarven heavy armor ringmail save. I can't make saves. I can't do it. Another one is plinked. The plinky plonk. 3 of them go down, mate. Nicely done. So that's all of your conventional shooting done.
I do have a magic as well.
Magical shooting to do.
I haven't moved the wizard, but I can cast Summon Elemental Spirit, Magical Vortex within 15 inches, and casting on a 9+.
Sweet.
I don't think I will use the wand.
Okay.
Famous last words. No, no, I don't think I'll use the wand.
No wand, just the native +4.
So from his casting point, which is there,
I'll just try and cast it
Try
first.
and cast it first. Okay.
Yeah.
+4 is up to 10. So he's
6
cast.
goes to 10. All right, well, I will use my Fated Dispel. I need to see an 11 on the dice. Do the fates intervene in the dwarven's favor? And 6. Nope. So it will go off, sir. All right, and so this is where the spiritual vortex is currently now. These guys did need to take a panic test immediately after losing more than 25% of their starting unit strength. So they are leadership 9 dwarves, boys. 10! Oh, come on! God! Oh, am I... No, what? Oh, God.
Dwarf math skills.
Dwarf maths, ladies and gentlemen. That's a 9. Come on! I just saw that and was like, yes, 6, right? 6 is
something wrong with my eyes.
No, with my brain. Very good, they hold. Well done, boys. That scared me.
Dramatical.
Are you happy for that to stay there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, fantastic.
It's doing a job.
Indeed it is. So that is it. That is the end of the shooting phase. We have no combat. So that's the end of the turn. That is the end of High Elves. Turn 1. Dwarves turn 1. And at the start of turn phase, this spiritual vortex is going to swirl its way around the table. D6 inches, where's she going?
Ooh, look at that.
Oh boy, 5 inches. Oh, looks like it's coming right down between.
Yoink.
Fabulous. All right, very good. That is where the vortex swirls its way to, in between the units. Lucky dwarves. I have something to do in the conjuration phase, and that is to attempt to dispel this spiritual vortex. Now it is cast on a 9, and so I will have to fated dispel it because my runesmith is still too far away from the caster. So we need to see a 10, I think, or a 9. I think I have to beat it, so let's assume. A 10? Hiya! 7 definitely won't do it. The spiritual vortex remains. That's annoying. All right, so then we would go into the movement phase, and I don't think I have any charges that I want to declare. The only ones that would be possible are the ranges against this eagle. You know, we're just over 6 inches away with one of the ranges out here. So I could maybe get, you know, with a reasonable roll, a couple of them in base contact to chop up that eagle. But I'm hoping to just shoot it out of the air instead. Hopefully I can do 2 wounds this turn rather than the 1 of last turn. That's the hope. So we're not going to charge, no charges to declare. So that brings us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, I have just moved my infantry blocks, and they have just continued to shuffle and push towards the main combat / we are now holding this central objective. It is mine! The dragon horde is mine! Come and take it from me, you filthy poitier! Or don't, that's also fine. And that's it. We just pushed up and we got danger close to this template. Hopefully it'll just keep scattering this way. But that is the choice I have made. So we go into Dwarf Phase the Second, and it is again the shooting phase. And I'm going to start over here on the flank with the cannon, and the cannon is going to once again attempt to blank this filthy bird over here hiding behind the tree. The tree is just, incidental terrain or whatever it is they call it in this edition, because it's not really there, or it's not enough to worry us. So again, 10 inches from the back, this is perhaps our last turn to stop that eagle before it's either killing my cannon or smashing into the flank of my poor thunderers. So here we go, we need to see the 10. Just let me smash onto it straight away. We pack it in, we mourn our friend, and we clean him and his remains off the cannon, and we shoot out. Hilarious. Here we are again. Oh, why do I bring you? It's for the lols. It's for the laughs. And you bring them, mate. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so bad. Okay, so I basically just want to see a 5 or 6 here. Everything else is bad. A 4. So again, we have another gentleman. This guy that was packing the ball in manages to make it fall out, and it smashes onto his foot, which makes him slam his head forward into the spoke of a cannon and just gone. Manages to kill himself. Forward, forehead crushed into the cannon. Wow. Good work, cannon. Good work. We'll go, my Thunderers next. I've got 7 Thunderers in range to shoot at that Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower. Needing 5s to hit for range. Hail! Very good, we get 2 hits. Strength 4 to toughness.
Don't
6.
you randomise it with the crew? Or
No,
is it
we
just
don't
the
do
whole
that
model?
anymore. No, it's
okay.
just considered in shooting. You take the stats of the engine itself.
Right.
What is the stats of the engine itself?
That's fancy. That would be in the rulebook.
Yes. Toughness 6 for the Bolt Thrower, which means strength 4, tough 6. We need 6s, but it only has 2 wounds. A pair of 6s here will destroy the Eagle Claw. Hoya! Neither. Very good. No wounds. The shooting phase continues to give for the Dwarfs. Now, do I want this to shoot the new target of the Silver Helms, or keep punishing those filthy sword masters? Punish the sword masters. That's what I say.
A new unit.
Indeed. So here we go. We're going to roll the artillery dice twice. The first roll will be a 6. Fantastic. 6 shots. And the second roll, 8. Amazing. 14 shots at -1 to hit. So hitting on 5s. The cannon unleashes. Oh yeah. 5 hits. Not bad. Not the worst. 5 hits at strength 5 to Squishy Elf, wounding on 2s. Yes, no wounds, no 1s this time, sir, but also no armor bane, so you will have a 6-up armor save, 5 of them, and then 6-up wards.
6-up armor.
Indeed.
1.
Making 1, and then 4 6-up ward saves for their super sword skills. They managed not to sword it this time, my friend.
Sword skills.
Indeed, 4 of them go down. Now that will be a panic check. Do they have to take panics? Are they immune to that or anything like that? All right. So they don't ignore panic, but they do have Valor of Ages, which means they get to re-roll panic checks from
Leadership
casualties.
is 8.
Leadership 8.
Laughing.
They're laughing at. They didn't like those guys anyway. They were not their friends. They were rivals in the great elven aristocracy. Very good. 4 swordmasters. That feels good. Good job, mate. And then my grudge thrower is going to swing out, this time targeting the center mass of the, what are they? The Sea Guard.
Sea Guard, yeah.
Into the Sea Guard, my friend.
Is it just between those 2 or on a particular model?
It goes directly in the center. It has to be centered.
Oh,
I don't get a choice.
Yep.
So straight into the center of the unit, needing to see that direct hit. Do it! 2 inches back. Again, I'm probably going to click something.
Not too bad.
I've got another template. I'll get it for you. And we'll figure out how many of these boys get clapped. All right, so we have 3 clips. We have a regular Sea Guard, we have the Sea Guard Champion, and we have the General, all partially covered by the template. So the regular Sea Guard man is in the hit pool. The Champion is in the hit pool. You want to do a 2-up lookout, sir, for the champ?
Oh, is that for him as well?
Indeed, yes. He cannot take the damage. He's all right. So a regular man steps in front of the champ saying, "Look out, sir!" And then the general in the hit pool? No, general's all right. So 2 regular boys are being hit by the splintering rock as it lands right in front of the unit and is showering, kicking up dirt and roots and whatnot. We are wounding them on 3s. 2 wounds, sir, at -1.
So saving on 6s?
Indeed.
Nothing.
No.
Doosh, doosh.
Indeed. The dirt kicks into their faces and smashes through eyeballs and caves in, goes straight through. One of them had his mouth open, being like, "Look out, sir!" And it went, "Glah!" straight into the esophagus and chokes him. A terrible death.
So graphic when it happens to me.
I know, I'm sorry. I'll do some for these guys. I'm sorry. I get excited.
I don't see why not. Of course.
All right, very good. And then it's just going to be these boys, and they are going to take their shots into this great eagle. Now, skirmishers still block line of sight with their own models, so some of these guys are going to be getting some cover from the boys that they're shooting past, essentially. So these 2 should be able to shoot unobstructed, and then the rest of them are going to be partially obscured at -1. So let's do that. All right, so the 2 unobstructed boys are going to be hitting on 3s. Only one of them finds purchase, and then the other boys on 4s. Not too shabby. We have gotten 4 wounds total. We are strength 4 to toughness 4. We need 2 wounds to put the bird down. Statistically speaking, it should happen. But what does the dice say? What do the whims of fate say? And it does. 2 wounds go through.
Oh, my
and
lad.
the great eagle is shot from the air as it comes swooping out and into the ground, never to fly the sky no more. Fabulous. And I think that's it. I think everything's shot. Shot. Yes. Everything did the thing. You. You. I love you, buddy. You're the worst. But that is it. That is the end of Dwarves. Turn 2. High Elves, turn 2. And start of turn, this spiritual vortex is going to keep moving around the battlefield. Where does she go? Nobody knows. Oh yeah, that's going through my unit for sure.
Right through it.
6 inches through the unit. Oh, biggity boy. Landing right in front as well. Hooray! that's upsetting.
So,
all right, sir, tell me what it does.
It does D3 plus 3 strength for hits with a -1, AP of -1.
Spicy. All right, D3 plus 3, sir.
D3.
For
5.
2, so 5 hits.
Needing 4s to wound.
4s to wound, sir. Strength 4 spirits. Toughness 4 dwarves. 2 wounds.
AP 1.
AP 1. So we have 4 up armor saves for heavy armor and shields, which makes it a 5 up armor save. Come on, boys. Raise your shields, bat away the spirits. Yes, and we do it. 2 5-ups. Amazing. We care not for spirits, apparently. Very good. That's the vortex done. Then do you have anything you want to conjure in the conjuration phase?
No, everyone's too far away.
Fabulous. Very good. And we're keeping earthen ramparts on those boys. You happy to leave it
I
there?
don't see any reason to try and recast.
That's
so
very
that's
fair.
Fine.
So then we move on to the movement phase, sir, / declare charges. And I imagine you've got some. Do you want to think about them, or are you ready to declare?
We'll have a think and look at the measurements if that's
Fabulous. We'll be back. All right, we've thought about our charges, but before we get into that, I'm just going to mention the fact that I forgot these guys. Good work, Christos. Hopefully turn 3. Hey, boys, yeah? God, that's so frustrating. But oh well, shame on me. Forgot the minors. I've put them in the center here now so that maybe I remember for turn 3. All right, sir, what are we charging?
The eagle is going to declare a charge on the flank of the Thunderers.
The flank of the Thunderers. That's bad for them. Very good. What else, sir?
The Illyrian Reavers lower their cavalry spears, charge the Rangers.
Oh boy. All right. And is that all charges?
That's everything charging.
They're going to hold. And the Rangers, the Dwarven Rangers, will stand and shoot at those poxy boys. So let's make that happen. We got 7 Rangers shooting out. You are at half range. Now usually it would be -1 to hit because we are standing and shooting, but we have dwarf crafted weapons, which means we do not suffer the penalty. So we are just hitting on 3s. Spicy. Very good. We missed 2 of them. These are strength 4 to toughness 3 elves. We're wounding them on 4s. Only 2.
3s?
Oh yeah, 3s.
Ben, you only got 2.
I still only got 2, right? They were all 2s?
Yeah.
Oh, God. All right, so one of them is armor bane, so -2.
That's only the light armor.
Oh, very good.
Actually,
And one of them
double check
is
what they've got.
nothing.
So they've only got their own mounted, which gives them nothing these days.
Indeed.
So yeah, light armor is all they got, and a winning attitude.
So one of them is just dead, and the other one will have a 6-up armor save.
Nope.
No, we killed 2 of them on the way in, and that is going to be 2 combat res for the combat, because stand and shoot counts for combat res. Now I'm just going to put this 2 there to try and remember that. Yeah, remember, Christos. Very good. That's them done. So now we would actually do the charges. Which one do you want to resolve first?
I'm happy to go in over here. I'm over this side. So they've got swift stride.
So you roll 2d6 initially.
Yep.
Just to see their starting charge
They have
range.
to take the highest one off.
Indeed. So removing the highest. Oh, removing
the
the
5.
5. So you're currently moving, 9
11.
plus 2?
Yep.
Yep, very good.
And then a third dice.
Indeed, the Swift Stride die. More than enough, my friend. So 15 inches. They're just going to hit the first guy, and then we will form up. All right, ending up like that, maximizing corner to corner, getting all of them in base contact. Very good. The boys are in. They're swift. Over here. Now, you're outside of my vision arc, so no standing and shooting here.
So 10 inches for the move.
So we don't do that just yet, because if you fail, which is unlikely, that is not the movement.
Gotcha. So it's 2D.
2d6.
And take away the lowest one.
Correct, my friend. Very good.
That one.
And then plus your swift stride die. Ooh, very good. So you're getting 21 inches. Get him on in there, mate. So you'll just go slamming into the flank. Very nice. Cool. That is the charges done and resolved. This was silly for me. I should have just reformed last turn rather than taking a plinky shot at that. Well, such is life. So that is the charges done. We go on to remaining moves. So this is where all the elves are now. And this is where everything ends up. All right, Jared, give us the wrap up.
What could move has moved, especially now that the Thunderers are a little bit preoccupied.
Yeah.
So the Knights have done a march move up, not to block the line of sight of the bolt thrower, but getting closer to the units over here. The Swordmasters are back up. If they're going to get killed, they might as well get killed moving forwards.
Very good. They've found their courage.
The all-important Shadow Warriors down the back end
Swoosh.
have continued to make their move towards the grudge thrower there. Everyone else is standing still, getting ready to do shots.
Indeed, shooting from the hills.
Which is what we're up to.
Very good. All right, my friend, shooting phase. Where would you like to start?
I'm happy just to start down the back end again here. They're
Swoosh.
going to continue trying to put a bolt through the iron breakers there.
Fantastic.
And that was needing a 4+ for long range.
Now, would I be gaining any cover from this intervening terrain at this point? All right, so they are gaining some small amount of cover from intervening things, so it'll be an extra -1 for cover, -1 for long range. So 5s to hit using the big bolt.
Nope.
She swings wide, clanging off part of the dragon bone. Very good. What's next?
The next shots are going to be the Sea Guard will take shots at the Warriors.
Very good. All right, so it's the front rank of the Sea Guard plus 4 of the rear, because we round up, shooting at this unit.
The good news.
Indeed. The bad news is this thing blocks line of sight, which means that they are in full cover because they are over 50% obscured by this fabulous swirling thing. And they're at long range for those guys, so it's -3 overall for range and full cover. 6s to hit.
6s to hit for the normal guys. 1. And 5s to wound.
Indeed. Oh, he's gotten a wound. Fabulous.
And it's at an armor bane.
Their warbows don't get armor bane.
I thought it was just the short bows that didn't.
We're going to have to check.
Yep.
Let's see, it's a 4-up or 5-up. Is it a moot point? It's a moot point. I rolled the 5-up, but I'm pretty sure no armor bane for warbows.
Okay. Alrighty, Ruru.
The big one, though.
The general still hitting on 2s and re-rolling any 1s.
Son of a gun.
Yeah. And, okay, so 4 of them.
Very good.
Re-rolling the 1.
Indeed.
So a 3. So 4 hits.
4 hits.
5.
3s to wound. Now, does this thing have AP?
It does.
Armor bane 1. All right, 3s to wound. Oh, very good. 4 wounds, 2 of them armor bane. So I'm going to have 2 regular 4-up armor saves. I get 1 of them. That will be a 6-up ward save. And then armor bane 1 means 2 5-up armor saves. I save 1 of them. And then, so 2 ward saves from the Banner of Grungni, because we are within 6 inches of it. Banner of Grungni! Yeah, and I make one.
Look at that.
Amazing. I just lose a single Dwarven warrior.
We actually even up the ranks, which is kind of a beneficial
nice.
for you.
That is nice.
I've done you a favour.
Thanks, mate. It was actually really upsetting me. That's that unit shot. We've got a couple of units of bows up there and still another eagle claw.
I wonder what the visibility is from up on the hill here. Can you see over the terrain?
So the templates and vortexes are considered to be infinitely tall.
Got you. Yep.
So the 2 units of archers are going to shoot both at this unit, -2, because of, again, this thing that's obscuring their line of sight, more than 50%. Needing 5s?
Needing 5s. That's
3? Oh, 3. That's rough.
5s to wound.
5s to wound, sir. These
and
ones,
one
longbow has armor bane for sure. So 1 wound on a 4-up. saved, and one on a 5-up for Armor Bane. Oh, and then for the Rune of Grungi. No, very good. Dem and Drat. One noble dwarven clansman goes down. Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower, sir. I've just realized something. So if you chose to, you could end this at the start of any phase. So you could have ended that so it's not blocking your line of sight for all these bloody shots. I mean, it does mean that, it's still blocking me.
That's a good point, though.
But that is something to remember. God, I forgot that. God, that's annoying. But all right,
so,
we'll remember that next time.
I'll take the D3 plus 3 shots at them at -1.
Very good, sir.
So it's D3 plus 3.
Oh,
so
very nice.
Shots.
6 shots.
Needing 4s to hit. 2, 4, 6. For the -1 being 50% obscured.
Fantastic.
3 hits.
3 hits.
This is about accurate.
Fantastic.
And what's the strength on those?
Strength 4.
And is it Armor Bane?
I'm not sure.
Something.
We'll check. 4s to wound.
1.
We didn't get an Armor Bane, but it'll be at least -1, I would assume. So 5-up armor save. I make it. Stick the landing.
What the heck?
We're raising those shields. The Dwarven Ringmail with
Wow.
little Tetsudo over here.
That is amazing.
Awesome. That was very lucky for me. I finally made some saves, ladies and gentlemen. I made a lot of them. All right, that's the shooting phase done. We have combat. Ladies and gentlemen, High Elf turn 2. We have 2 combats to resolve. Would you like to start with the Eagle or the Reavers?
Reavers is fine.
Reavers, amazing. Here we go, the Illyrian Reavers dropping their spears, charging in, losing 2 of their friends on the way in, but they have found combat with dwarven flesh. Now, you got a champion in there?
I do not.
You no champion?
No.
All right, no worries. I was looking at challenges potentially.
Yeah, no, it's a bow champion, so I didn't bother.
Very good. All right, so it's going to be 4 attacks. Weapon skill
4.
Weapon skill 4, so hitting on 4s.
2 hits.
2 hits. Strength 4 on the charge?
It is.
Fantastic. Wounding on 4s. Oh, you've got them both, mate. Amazing. So, -1 AP for cavalry spears. We just have heavy armor, so it's going to be 6-up armor saves. Can we make one? Does the Dwarven Ringmail on the Rangers turn away a spear? Yeah! It does not. 2 spears come rushing in, punching through dwarven faces, smashing into stomachs, spilling intestines. I did it for you, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Dwarven death, gruesomely had. Your horses would definitely go before me as well, mate. I've got great weapons. I'm initiative 1, so you're definitely going.
So hitting on 4s.
4s for the horses. Trampling in. The
hits.
hooves find 2 hits. And strength 3,
I see.
so yes, 5s. Or one of them has hit hard enough to potentially fell a dwarf. Does the armor save us on a 5-up? It does not. Very good. You've killed 3? 3 men. 3 dwarves go boom to the ground, getting smushed. 2 of them by spear, 1 by hoof, staving in a skull. Amazing. But that leaves us with 4 dwarves remaining, and one of them is the champion, the old Dead Eye. And they are going to swing back. We are weapon skill 4 to your weapon skill 4. We need 4s to hit. Swinging the great axes. Yeah. Oh, very good. 3 hits is pretty spicy. We are strength 5, wounding on 2s. And we just hew 3 of them from the saddle with our great weapons, mate. Boom, boom, boom. So the standard would stay. All right. Spicy. Look at that combat. We just hacked down elves on the way in. We lost a good few of our brothers, though. So we'll do you first. You got 3 wounds, and you have a standard.
Yep.
I got 3 wounds, a standard, and I got 2 on the way in for standing and shooting. So I do win by 2. That'll be -2 to your leadership. Now you can
Using
use
his leadership.
Indeed.
Of 9.
9? Fabulous.
Down to 7.
Indeed.
We don't like that.
All right, so you can re-roll
He is
it.
a battle standard bearer, so
Indeed.
we'll re-roll that.
You will want to, sir. Hiya! 7!
Oh.
They stick the landing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Go, guys.
Amazing. So that does just mean that you will give ground. So you're going to pull back 2 inches.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just going to follow up. I'll follow up into combat. Yeah. I'm leaving the cover, though, people. I'm leaving
better
the
get that
cover
banner.
to take the banner
Better
in
get
combat. I'm going to take that fancy elven banner and take it home to the boys. All right, that's that combat resolved. over here, this sadness. Tell me how an eagle fights, mate.
Yeah, well, I was trying to work it out myself. He's got 3 attacks.
Very good.
And a stomp attack, which comes last, right?
Yes.
But he must have one of his being the serrated maw.
All right, we'll do
one of his attack must be a maw, and then he'll do 2 wicked claws.
Amazing. Do you want to start with the claws or the maw?
Weapon skill 5, so it hits on 3s.
Indeed.
Right? So
yes.
2 claws hitting on 3s.
Very good.
One
Gets
hit.
1.
And
Strength 4.
his strength 4, yes.
Yep, tough 4. Falls to wound. Ooh, no wound.
And then
The wicked maw.
the wicked maw hitting on a 3.
Look at this. Oh, I missed the roll. Very good.
Sorry.
That's a good hit.
And it's multiple. That makes no difference.
Nah.
And it's just strength.
5.
No, it's just it says strength S, so 4.
Okay. Falls to wound. Oh, he's done it. What is it got armor bane or something?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, but it's only armor bane, right? Or AP as well.
It just says armor bane 2.
Okay, so you didn't roll a 6, so no armor bane, which does mean I've got a 4 up armor save against this with heavy armor and shield. Come on, boys. Do it. Don't die. Do it. No, we fail. The one man fighting is removed. Boom. Which means I don't get to fight back. So that just means that you win by 1. So you got a wound, I got no wound.
Oh, when do I do my stomp?
Oh yes, now you do your stomp, my friend.
It says stomp 1, so that's, that's just a single roll.
Yep, a single auto hit at your base strength.
Oh, okay, so 4 to wound.
Indeed. No stompy. So mate, you win by 1 because you're not...
No, I'm not 5.
Not 5, so you don't claim the flank charge bonus.
Yeah,
so
right.
it is just winning by 1, which means leadership 9 down to leadership 8. Boys. Ha! 9! God damn it! Come on! Come on! Oh, that's ridiculous, dwarves. All right, so this has actually turned out better than I initially expected. In fact, probably one of the best ways that it could have. So because I passed my unmodified leadership of 9, because I rolled a 9, but failed my modified leadership of 8, I am going to fall back in good order, which means I'm going to roll my 2d6 flee, discarding the lowest, and then automatically rally, which allows me to rally and reform. Which means I get to flee and then face him rather than getting smacked in the flank like this. So it's actually turned out incredibly lucky.
Before you do it, Stoss, can I just ask, do the war machines need to take any tests?
Ooh, a very good question, sir, and probably. Let's have a look. So yes, both of these units are within 6 inches of a unit of at least unit strength 5 or unit strength 5 or more that is breaking from combat, so they do need to take panic checks. Starting with the most disappointing of cannons. Don't disappoint, cannon. Come on. He passes. Wow. You, please. Oh, a 9. Oh, boy. They both pass. All right, now we're going to do our flee roll, discarding the lowest, which is a... All right, so we go 2 inches, and we actually flee 1 inch less than that because we are resolute little dwarves who have tiny little legs that are stout and thick, but not very fast. Very dangerous over short distances. So we're going to go 1 inch back and then reform. We'll be back with that. All right, and that is where the unit ends up. We just went our inch back and reformed to face, and he has elected to follow up. So that is it. That's the turn done. It was a spicy one. We've got a couple of combat phases which went in, relatively acceptable ways. I got incredibly lucky here and have allowed myself to be in a position to actually fight that thing off, hopefully. And yeah, we did all right over there. Although that poor ranger unit is pretty demolished. But that is it. That is it. That is the end of High Elves. Turn 2. Dwarves, turn 3. First things first, it's time to move this template. Hi-yo! 2 inches. I think that's the big one.
Is it?
We'll check. We'll be back, but it looks like she's going that way. Template ending up right there. And now, miners. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it. Do the miners come on the field? On a 4+, they will enter the table. Hi-yo! Oh, they do! They do! Miners, baby! Yeah! Heck yeah, miners. I can't believe it. You did it. You found your way to the table. You tunneled your way up. And in the compulsory movement step, they are going to be getting placed right there in the back lines, 8 inches away from the enemy, getting ready to put pressure on the bolt throwers and the shooters and all the people. Miners, they did it. Man, if nothing else goes right, that was awesome. That was awesome. So, conjuration phase, I'm going to try to dispel that vortex again, needing to see a 10. Hoyo! 7. Gosh. It's so upsetting. Then it is going to be declare charges. I don't have any to declare, so we go on to remaining moves. It would be compulsory moves. Boom, there they are. And then remaining. So, this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. I've just continued to shuffle these units in through the pass between, the prize and the boulders. These guys just wheeled, and they've, similarly wheeled of fortune up their way in. So that's it. That's movement done. It's time to do some more shooting, people. Let's shoot some guns. So let's start with... you know what? I'm going you first this time, mate. It's your time to shine. It's potentially your last turn of life, so this is it. And we are going center mass on the unit behind the earthen ramparts. Indeed, right on them. Because if I hit them, there's going to be a lot of hits. And if I don't, there's plenty of juicy scatter around them. So, let's see. We inscribe a grudge onto the rock. They chisel it in, being like, we hate you, you filthy tall bastards. Well, yeah, okay. That looks like an 8 to me. That looks like an 8 to me. So she scatters off 8 inches in the bush.
That bush has taken a hammering.
Very good. Boom! We hit nothing and no one. So sad. Well, mate, you tried. You did more this game than you did last game. Yeah. My cannon could try and kill your bolt thrower. That wouldn't be terrible. Killing a bolt thrower is never a bad thing. Or I could take the life of a knight. I'll make that decision after I see how this goes. This is going to shoot at those knights. It's nighttime, baby, and it's good night for them. So we'll pivot towards them, chunk, 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 and we are going to fire out, getting a final first shot of... misfire! That's not good. So what that means is whatever I roll after this, I think gets halved, or maybe it's just -1 to hit, an extra -1 to hit from what I roll after this. However, if I roll another misfire, we're rolling on the misfire chart. Never like to see it on the first roll. How many do we get? Give me a bunch. Give me 10! 2! So I think it's just -1, but I'm going to check. Just -1 to hit, no halving the shot, so it will be 2 shots at -2. 1 for the misfire and 1 for the range, needing 6s. Blah. We get one! Amazing! Heck yeah. Strength 5, tough 3, 2s. Yes, beautiful, and an armor bane. That's pretty spicy. -1, armor bane 2. So a single 6-up armor save for the knights. No, one noble knight goes down in a puff of smoke. His horse ripped out from under him, and bam! His face hits the dirt. Amazing. All right, cannon. We can kill one more knight. One more knight. Or we kill a bolt thrower. One more knight. So 10 inches from the back of the middle knight. Not that it matters. So is there a champion in there?
Hey, there is.
I'll go straight towards the champion. I'll force a lookout, sir. So straight towards the champion, 10 inches from the back. This will be your 3rd shot, and you've misfired twice so far, mate. If you misfire this time, your last crew is dead. So get it right. Come on, bud. This is it. This is your chance. Oh, God, why did I choose to do this now? This is your chance. This is your chance, buddy. Come on, 10 inches from the back. Show me the 10. No!
Oh, what? No, what?
That was this awesome. 3 turns in a row, baby. You don't disappoint. You're living up to your rep. This is amazing. Fans of my channel that I've watched for a little while are gleeful right now, knowing how this guy performs. Amazing. That's funny. All right, what happens? Just blow up now. That'd be the best. Just blow up. Give me the one. Come on, do it. Nah, and it doesn't even kill him. He lives for a turn. Amazing.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. You live to misfire next turn. Good on you, mate. Good on you. God, unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is funny. All right, so shot. I think that's it. Yep. That was not a good turn of shooting. I killed a knight, though. Take it. Take your wins where you get them, bud. Take your wins.
He was loved.
Yeah, he was. Loved and missed.
His stories around the campfire.
Amazing.
Unmissable.
Oh, mate. Yes. All right, that's my shooting phase done, which just means combat. And you know what? I want to start over here with this epic combat between the Rangers and the Illyrian Reavers. Now, you are definitely going first, because I have great weapons, and also you're an elf. So, hitting on... That's the wrong dice, my friend.
Well,
he misses!
It's pointing the way to the dice.
Oh, no. Oh, he hits. Very good. 5s to wound, though. No.
No wound.
No, does not pierce. Indeed. On 4s?
Nope.
No. Oh, boy. We have 4 Dwarven warriors left there. Rangers. One of them's old Deadeye. On 4s. Ooh, okay.
That's quite a lot of dice.
It's pretty good. Yeah. It's pretty good. And 2s. We chop him from the saddle.
Got yourself a flag, buddy.
Heck yeah, the flag is mine. 50 points, baby. Very good. We have to test to restrain or we overrun. I guess I'll just test to restrain and see what happens. An 8, we can restrain and reform. I don't think we get to move backwards with a reform, so we'll just split back up into our skirmishing formation. There we are, the flag is mine. Hell yeah, boys. And then down here, we are initiative 2 dwarves. I'm assuming the bird is probably faster.
A little bit faster than that, yeah.
All right, now I think we did this maybe wrong last time, so he's going to attack with the 2 wicked claws, which are AP2. So needing 3s. Yes. Oh, very good, he gets them both. Strength 4, tough 4, 4s to wound. Wow, what? I'll give it to you. That is 2 wounds at just AP2. That is going to be 6 up armor saves. The 4 up goes to 6 ups. Come on, make one. No. You do kill 2 of the dwarves, mate. That's a big deal. And then you're serrated more on 3s.
Yep.
Very good.
Wounding on 4.
Indeed. Oh, you've done it. No AP though, so a 4 up armor save. Raise your shield. Yes. We cling that one off. Cling. And then it will just be all of my dwarves fighting back.
And
so you
Stomp
killed
is
2.
last.
Oh yes, and Stomp is last. 7 attacks from my dwarven warriors / my dwarven thunderers, hitting on 4s. They swing their hatchets and hammers. Oh, very good. We get 3 hits. That is enough to kill him. If I get all 5 ups here, because we have strength 3 to toughness 4 bird. 5 ups. Come on, 5s and 6s. Bring down the bird. Now we put a single wound in. Very good. And now you get to stomp, my friend. Oh, yes. After you, please.
So it's an automatic hit. I'm wounding on a 4, right?
Indeed. No. All right. So you got 2 wounds.
Yep. You got 1.
I got 1 wound. Am I closed order? I forgot that last time. Uh-oh. We are close order, and we're at unit strength 5, so we do get +1. So that means it is a draw. I got 1 wound in close order, and he got 2 wounds. So a draw over on the flank with the big bird. That's a big deal. I needed to do 1 more wound. Yeah. Sad. I think that's turn. I believe so. Yeah, that's it. That is the end of dwarves. Turn 3. High Elves, turn 3. We're going straight into the conjuration phase. And what are we conjuring, sir?
We'll take this guy away.
Very good, smart.
Because it's done its job for a little while.
Indeed,
I forgot to take it off last time. I'm going to take Earthen Ramparts away as well, because I'm going to try and recast that on someone different.
Very good.
Plus those guys are about to move in reaction to the guys that came over there, the miners. So that was in enchantment. That
happens. I also totally forgot to move them in my normal movement phase, so I just moved them up. But yes, enchantments are done in the conjuration phase, as well as hexes.
So what I will do is I will cast Earthen Ramparts cast it on the archers, on a 10+.
Very good. Casting Earthen Ramparts on the archers.
Yeah.
Looking for a 10.
Do I use +1? I will.
Oh!
So 5, 6.
That is a 10.
10.
Just. Mate. Well, I am going to try and wizardly dispel that because I finally have got myself within 18 inches. Amazing. So I get a +1 to the roll and I need to beat your 10. So I need to see a 10 on the dice. Either that, or I just use one of my Dispel Scrolls. I'm just going to try and dispel it. I'm not going to use my Rune of Spellbreaking. Let's see. Hi-yo! I don't dispel it, so the archers will have the Earthen Ramparts, sir.
Okay.
Very good. All right.
Courage of a Nerian, I'm going to cast on the same unit.
On the archers?
Yep.
Making them unbreakable.
Yep.
Very good.
So that is another 10+, so I'll use the wand again.
Very good.
6, 7, 11.
11. Making them unbreakable. Hey, this one I will. I'll use one of my runes of spellbreaking. No unbreakable archers.
Gone.
Very good. All right, and that's it for the conjuration phase. So we go straight on to declare charges. Where do we want to go, my friend?
The Shadow Warriors will charge the War Machine on the hill.
Yes, very good. Anything else?
The Silver Helms will charge the Thunderers over there.
Very good.
I think that's my only charges currently, yes.
All right, mate. Which one would you like to resolve first?
I'm happy to do the Shadow Warriors.
Fantastic. All right, rolling at 2d6, picking the highest. Ah, very good, a 6. That gives them 11 inches of movement, which is going to be more than enough. They are in, and we'll move them in just a sec. And then your Silver Helms. 16 inches from an outside, you probably wouldn't have to wheel all of that, so it might be a 15-inch charge. So you've got, what is it, 9 initially? Going
14.
14 inches, plus your Swift Stride die, if you so choose. Ah, very good. They will get all of it. Yep, you can just smash them in, my friend. All right, and that is where the Shadow Warriors have ended up, scaling the hill to kill the Grudge Thrower. The demise of the the Thunderers is nigh at hand. But that is the charges done. That means we're going into remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where it all ends up. Give us the wrap up, please, Jared.
Sword Masters have continued to move forward to threaten this flank over here.
Very good.
These guys, Sea Guard and Archers, have stayed still, but the Archer unit here has turned around, and the Spear unit has also done an about face ready for an attack from the miners here.
Indeed.
I do need to do a conveyance spell to try and move the bolt thrower.
Yep.
So that is Travel Mystical Pathway. It hasn't moved already, so if I get a 10+ using my wand, then it can move up to 12 inches.
You might have an artillery die there.
I could do. 6, 10, 11.
11? Do I want that bolt thrower to get away? Again, I'd be going... So he's also... Did we talk about moving your wizard? You maybe did.
Yeah, sorry, the wizard moved around to the back here. So
Yeah.
get away from the...
Got outside
the
my
spells.
18. Boo. So I've just got a Fated Dispel again, and I'd need the double 6. I'll just wait for the Vortex. No, you can have it, mate. You can have it.
So it gets moved
12 inches.
in the front,
Ugh.
ready to take some shots.
So I couldn't find a definitive answer, but the reading of the rule is, if it hasn't moved, you can pick it up and put it elsewhere, and then cannot move again during its movement phase. So because it says cannot move again, it seems to imply that it has moved. So we're counting it as moved, but we talked about the option of, now that we figured that out, putting it back and not casting it. But Jared's happy to leave it there and take the movement and the not shooting. So that is it. He has traveled the mystic pathways to the front of the hill. Lovely. That's the end of the movement phase with the conveyance cast. So that brings us into the shooting phase, sir.
Yes.
Let's shoot.
I'll do the same target. Actually, this time it's the warriors here. They are 50% obscured by this. So
Very good.
It's going to be a -1 to hit and -1 for long range.
So -2 if they're 50% obscured.
Oh, okay.
If
So 6 is to hit.
Indeed, sir.
Nope.
She misses. She flings wide again, smashing off a crag.
The unit here of Sea Guard, they're going to shoot at the Ironbreakers.
Very nice.
So that was, we said it was 4, 7, 11 normal guys.
Needing 4s for -1 for long range.
And 5s to hit, wound.
5s to wound, indeed. Getting three armor saves at 3 up armor for full plate and shields. Yeah. Yeah, we save them all. They plink off the armor,
Far out.
off the gromril. Very good.
The general will shoot the same unit, needing 2s to hit.
Very good.
Rerolling that one.
Indeed. Because he's a spicy lord.
Strength 5, so
3s to wound. Indeed.
So 1 armor bane and 2 wounds.
Very good. So the 2 wounds are just full armor saves, is that right?
I believe so.
Very good. So 3 up armor saves. We save them both. And is it just armor bane 1 or armor bane 2?
1.
Just armor bane 1. 4 up armor save. We save it. It all plinks off the gromril of the iron breakers.
Okay.
Very good.
In the sense of how futile that is. Okay, the 2, 4, 6 archers in this detachment will shoot at the skirmishers down here.
Oh no! My poor boys! So it'll just be...
15 inches is half range.
Yeah.
That's the front of the unit there. And they're in close range. So it's -1 for skirmish, right?
Indeed.
So 4s to hit.
Yes, sir. Getting
2.
2? Ah, rough.
And
5s to wounds. Toughness 4 dwarves, strength 3 bows, a single
save.
wound, a 5 up dwarven ringmail save. Ah, you kill one. How dare you? Very good. Just the command group left now. Very nice.
there's no one else shooting at them, so they'll probably need to make a leadership test.
So it has to be more than 25% losses.
Oh, more than. Gotcha.
Indeed.
All right. Not 25 or more.
Indeed.
Okay, well, the 8 will shoot here at the...
At the miners? How dare you?
8. So hitting on... I did turn around, so they've moved, so hitting on 4s.
Indeed.
2 hits.
Oh, mate. Rough. Rough
and
dice.
5s to wound.
5s to wound. Ooh, nice.
One
Now,
armor
they've got
bane.
longbows, right? Yes. Armor Bane 1, which just gives him a 6-up heavy armor save. Hoya! Ah! It plinks off the armor. That was lucky. Yeesh.
What in the name of...
Indeed. Indeed, mate.
All right. Okay.
Magical Vortex time?
It sure is, yes.
Indeed.
So I'll use my wand, because it's 10 plus. So 5, 6, 10.
You get it on 10?
I do.
All right, mate. I'm going to use my Fated Dispel to try and dispel it. I need to see an 11. Come on. Let the fates finally intervene in the favor of the dwarves. Get this goddamn template away from me. Come on! Nah. Oh, boo. Boo hiss. Boo hiss.
So 15 inches away.
Indeed. And that is where the vortex is once again placed in front of my poor dwarves, foot slogging it across the field. God damn it. All right. That means it's combat time again. We are down here with the freshly charged in the flank by the Silver Helms, the nobles of Avalon, or wherever it is that you're from.
True.
So they would definitely be going first with the highest initiative on the charge.
5, 6. Yep. So there's a champion in there as well. So 5 attacks, 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Needing 4s to hit.
3s, surely. Weapon skill 4?
Weapon skill 4, yeah.
Ah, well, Thunderers have gone down to weapon skill 3 this edition, my friend.
Oh, okay, wow.
Shooty boys have dropped a weapon skill, which
they
is
were wasting that time in the gym.
apparently
3s to hit.
3s to hit.
Look at that.
Not
Hang on,
bad.
I'll check if they've got Ithilmar weapons, which enables them to re-roll that one. Ithilmar barding, not weapons.
Oh, thank
so
God.
that one doesn't hit.
Fabulous. So 2 misses.
And strength.
Strength
is
5 on the charge.
5, yes.
Very good. Winning on 3s.
2 saves.
2 saves.
Oh, I don't know if would the lance be armor bane.
I think it is.
Right.
We're going to have to check. All right, Lancers are AP 2 natively and Armor Bane 1. So this one is AP 3 in total, so we'll just kill the gentleman that has been base contact. And this one is AP 2, so a 6-up armor save for 4-up. Hoya! Ah, very good. You killed the 2 on the charge. Horses, my friend.
They would be hitting on
5
4s.
horses on 4s. Ooh, 2 hits. Very good.
5s to wound.
Indeed. 2 hits, 5s, 2 wound, nothing. Your eagle would go next.
Yep, so he's got his 2 claw attacks.
Indeed.
Hitting on 3s.
Indeed.
Hits, and one's at, oh no, so 6. And
4s to wound. 2 wounds. It's 2 6-up armor saves because the claws are just AP 2. I do not save either of them, mate. Another 2 go down. And then your beak.
Hitting on 4.
Indeed.
3.
Ah, yes, 3, of course. Yes, very good. And wounding on 4s. No. All right, that'll just give me 3 thunderers to attack back against the bird. Because I can't attack back. He killed the guys in base contact with the knights. So 3 attacking back into the bird on 4s. Oh, we're mad. We got 2 hits. We just need 2 5-ups to kill that bird. Come on. Spite. Dwarven spite 5-ups? None of them. Very good. They're tired and they're sad. Sad from all of their friends getting punched with lances and raked by beaks and claws. I took away way too many of those. So you killed 2 with the lances, and you just killed
2 with the
beaks.
Claws, I think.
Yep, I think
and I still got Thunder Stomp.
Oh yes, Thunder Stomp.
Wounding on a 4.
No, very good. So you got 4 wounds. You've got a banner and a flank charge, and they are no doubt a closed order unit.
They are.
And I've got nothing. So we are losing by 7. We go from leadership 9 down to leadership 2. We are double 1s to stay, ladies and gentlemen. Double 1s. Can insane bravery save the dwarves? Oh, no, definitely not. One of them. But we will be breaking and fleeing properly, sir. Does anyone want to chase or restrain and reform? Okay, cool. Chasing with the eagle, restraining with the knights. All right, let's see the leadership test for the knights.
No, we like chasing you, actually.
They're all chasing. Very good. I am going to be running a 2d6 -1 for short legs. A total of 5 inches for my boys. That is where the Thunderers end up, and we're going to be rolling the eagle first. Oh,
11.
Very good. So he just goes, caw, bang, and hits them and destroys them and stays right there. Actually, now I think he gets to reform because he has run down a fleeing unit, so you can face him in either direction.
Oh, okay, nice. There we go.
Very good. And then these guys are going their 2d6. 4. For a total of 4. And you can add a Swift Stride die if you want. Probably not though, right?
I can't see the benefit.
No, me either. And that is where the knights end up, going their 4 inches forward. The flank is yours, sir. For now, though. This guy's got his chance at redemption.
That's right. Still going.
Ridiculous. Now up here, we've got the Shadow Warriors sprinting up the hill into the Stone Thrower, mate. 4 of them have made it into combat. So 4 attacks.
2 didn't?
No, because of the way that skirmishers are aligned now, as soon as the last 2 just go corner to corner, everyone else goes to the back.
Okay. Right.
Everyone else gets to fight in a line. Skirmishers do not.
Sure.
Which is weird.
That's right.
But that is the line. That is the rule.
Weapon skill 4 to...
Hitting on 3s, mate.
Actually, you're lower. 3s.
Indeed. My crew all went down as
4
well.
hits.
Very good. Strength 3. All right, it's going to be 5s to wound those. Strength 3 to tough 4 dwarves. Oh, mate, you've gotten 2 of them. I think we've got 6 armor light up saves. Oh, I'm going to have to check because maybe I made one. But we also might not have light armor anymore. But I'll have a look-see. We do have light armor, so that 6 is 1 light armor save. We'll get rid of Mr. Crank. Mr. Crank got, cut down with the Athilmar blades. As they came rushing up the hill, they stabbed him in the chest. And blam, blam, ah, and one just glanced off a helmet. Amazing. We've got 2 of the boys left, and one of them is the thickest dwarf you've ever seen. He's the crippler. He's got the biggest biceps, and he's swinging that big pry bar that he pries the stones out of the ground with. He's hitting on 4s. I love the lead up. Very good.
Keep trying, buddy.
Indeed. So you got 1 combat res, and I have the stalwart rune.
Gives you 1 combat res.
Which gives me a combat res. Which means it is a tie. Amazing. We survive a round. Can't believe it.
When do I get to move guys up?
That's funny as. They don't. They'll never wrap around in this. It's just that's it.
Unbelievable.
I know. So that combat will remain. And that's it.
That's the end of my turn.
Oh my goodness. All right. We smashed the Thunderers We have a continued combat of the grudge thrower and the shadow boys. But that is it. That is the end of High Elves, turn 3. Dwarves, turn 4. It's template time again. Alright, mate, where's she going? Let's roll it with a scattered dice where it's easy to figure it out. 4 inches. Oh, it looks like it's missing me.
Looks like it's getting away from you.
Indeed. Hooray! Right in front of the Iron Breakers. God damn it.
Their turn to suffer.
Indeed, apparently, but the general is unleashed. At last. That's important. Then it will be declare charges. I'm going to have a look at the range of those miners over there. I'm going to declare that charge. It's the only charge I'm declaring. What is your reaction, my friend?
To stand and shoot.
Stand and shoot. Fabulous. All right, well, you can do that now.
I only get the front rank. The second one doesn't happen when you're being charged.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Interesting. Even on a hill?
Oh, yeah, on a hill, probably. Yeah, that would be...
Yeah, you still get to shoot them all, for sure.
All right. So, 3s...
Which goes to 4s, because -1 for standing and shooting. Looks like 3 of them, mate. 3 hits, 3 arrows find the dwarves, wounding on 5s. One of them does it. It will be a 5-up Dwarven ringmail save! And it clinks off the armor. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Mate, at the start of this game, I was like, I'm not making saves. I've made a lot of saves now, let's be honest. Alright, so we are going to charge. I need to see a 3-up on one of these dice. Come on. Come on, dwarves. Come on, miners. This is it. This is your chance to finally find glory. After all these games, this is it. Do it! Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you when I saw that, I tell you. All right, so that is going to give us 8 inches of movement. I am going to get those boys moved in and we'll be back. And this is how this has ended up. Actually, really quite bad for the miners. So they had enough movement to get into this position, which has meant that this unit, the parent unit of this detachment, had just enough vision to be able to see the back corner of this unit and therefore do a wheel, hit, and drip on in. You know, it was like half an inch. There was no way they couldn't make it, so we didn't bother rolling it. But it does mean that they've ended up in the flank of my unit. So went from glory to despair almost immediately. Yeah! You made it, miners. Good job. Yay! Alright, that is charges done, so we're on to remaining moves. This is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. Alright, my iron breakers have just swung around to here, still holding the objective. I'm stopping in front of the damn template. Oh gosh, that template. My general has finally unleashed from behind the swirling vortex, just boom, Kazakin, Kazakit, ha, and marched at the filthy pointy ears. And these boys have broken cover, rushing forward as well, supporting the general, marching up. And that's it. It's time for shooting, and I've just got 2 things available to shoot. So you know what? This bad boy right here is going to pivot, and it's going to try and bust this eagle out of the sky. Come on, mate. How many shots does it get? 4 plus 8. Wonderful. That should be enough. 12 shots at short range, hitting on 4s. Yes, very good. Very good. That is all the hits. Amazing. And then strength 5 to toughness 4, wounding on 3s. Wow, that's a lot of 1s and 2s. 3 wounds come down, and finally, boom, 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 the eagle is felled. No panic check required because it was not unit strength 5 at least, but yes, destroyed. Amazing. That feels good. Damn eagle. All right, and so now I've got my cannon. I'm going to try and pop a cannon shot through these knights. This is your chance, cannon. This is your chance at redemption. So I'm basically just going to put the cannonball right here at the shortest point I possibly can. I'm going to put it, there. And then it's going to come out an extra certain amount. Now I need it to not misfire. This is your 4th turn. I didn't even think you'd get a 4th turn, mate. This is it. This is your chance to buck the trend, to beat the odds, and kill some knights.
What? No way.
It's possible. Come on. Par for the course at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Par for the course. What do you do? What's going to happen? It's still fine. Lovely.
Oh,
it's around for another turn. I don't even know what to say. I hate you, Cannon. I love you, Cannon. Hilarious. Why? 4 turns in a row. You can't write this, ladies and gentlemen.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's funny. It's combat time. Let's do it. It's over here. Let's start with this one. You've got your 4 dudes still hitting on 3s. Oh, ouch. One hit, winning on 5s. What? Oh, you do it, mate. Very nice.
Wait, the 6. Oh no, the 1s. 1.
You get to re-roll that 1 to hit. Nah, very good. So that is a wound. I will have my 6-up armor save for light armor. Nah, you get him this time, mate. But you didn't get the crippler. The thick boy is still there, and now he's mad. You've killed 2 of his friends. He hits you back on a 4. Oh yeah, that's right. He wounds you on a 4. Nah, crippler. So that is still just a draw. That's so funny. These poor guys.
They were standing there in the line, not doing anything.
They were tired from running all the way across to get to here. It's tough work killing dwarves. And now we're going up over there. I'm going to come over to that side. And here we are, with the doomed charge of the miners, making it into combat, scaling the hill, slamming into the bowmen, only to be flank charged by the spearmen. Good work, boys. And my prospector, my miner champion, will declare a challenge, because why the heck not?
And I'll accept it with my battle standard bearer.
You know what? Just on the off chance, I'm not going to declare a challenge.
You're not?
Do you want to declare any?
Absolutely.
Very well, I'll accept. God damn it.
There you go.
Don't kill my prospector. Very good. The battle standard bearer and the prospector are going to fight it out. There they are. Well, mate, let's do that first. I strike last.
I strike first.
Very good.
Enough. I've got 3 attacks with my Ithilmar weapon.
Fantastic.
So weapon skill 6, hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, mate. 2
hits.
hits.
And my strength is 4.
To my toughness 4. Don't wound me. Nah, you'll wound me twice. And it's just a regular weapon, so no armor bane, no nothing.
I didn't roll any 6s, so no, it's just no
AP?
Nope.
Very good. I've got 2 5-up armor saves. I need to make these both to be able to swing back at that battle standard bearer. Will there be glory for the prospector, or will he rush in to his untimely doom? He saves 1, but he is killed. The steam drill doesn't get to go off. Very sad. All right, mate, and then you get to strike with everybody.
So it's just the normal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks.
Indeed, from the spearman.
5 4s on 4s, so 4s to hit.
Yep. Whoa, 1 hit. Oof.
And
5s to wound. Oh, you get it. He sticks the wound. 5-up armor save. Now you've killed 1 from the flank. Very good. Boonk.
Oop, they're going.
That's all right.
Toppling.
They're sliding.
And 4 of the elves.
The archers.
The archers.
Indeed.
They've got no special weapons at all, so just hitting on 4s. 1.
One.
Wounding on 5s.
Oh, yes. Mate, you're making these 5s to wound. How dare you? 5-up save? Yeah!
There you go.
How dare I? 1 of them that can will fight the spearmen to the side, and then 3 will go into the archers.
Yep.
So the 3 into the archers, hitting on 4s. Thanks. Thanks, boys. Good work. The 1 into the spearmen on 4s. Great.
I'm not sure their hearts are in this.
The doomed charge of the miners. All right, mate. You got 2 wounds. You've got 1 rank. You've got a flank charge, a standard, and a battle standard bearer,
which is a war banner.
Which has the war banner on it. Very good. I have a banner. So I lose by 4. Very good. That's right, yeah. I lose by 5. Losing by 5. Leadership 9 down to leadership 4. I fail, but I don't fail my unmodified leadership. But am I double outnumbered? I think I am. I am double outnumbered, so I am breaking and fleeing properly. Would you like to chase with anybody?
The archers will.
The archers will chase?
Not so much.
Okay, no worries. So my boys are going... So test to restrain with the spears. Leadership, something good, no doubt.
The generals. It's 9 anyway. Oh my goodness.
10?
It's 10.
All right, so they'll be...
They're within 12 inches of the general. And they are. Easy.
Is he leadership 10?
Oh, that's a good question. Why wouldn't he be? Yes, he is.
Lame.
Oh, thank
All
goodness.
right, so they can restrain and reform, which means they will be chasing. I'm going to go 2d6 minus 1 for my short legs for a total of 7 in total. You know what? Just roll yours and then we'll
5
see.
plus my move?
No, just 2d6. 11. All right, we'll get these moved and we'll be back. And that is where they end up, you know, a trail of minor corpses as they came, just chopping them down, hacking into the backs of their skulls and stabbing in the back as they ran like cowards. Ah, that felt bad. All right, that's the end of my turn. I killed an eagle. Killed an eagle, ladies and gentlemen. Very good. That is it. That's the end of Dwarves turn 4. High Elves turn 4, Conjuration phase, and we're conjuring something, sir?
Well, this one would move first.
Oh yes, of course it would. Thank you, yes. Moving the template.
There's no point recasting it down here. It's just getting too close to me for
Yeah.
that sort of move.
That's fair. 4 inches.
Clipping your lads.
Indeed, it's definitely hitting me, and then we'll be popping onto... I don't know if it goes on terrain or if it goes through it, but either way, it goes to the...
on you.
So it always moves through to the other side.
Oh, it goes to the other side. Oh, great.
It never stays in front of on an enemy unit.
Right.
Lovely. It hits the unit.
So it's D3 plus 3 strength 4 hits.
Indeed, my friend.
So 5.
5. Wounding on 4s. Oh yeah, strong roll.
2.
Very nice. 3.
And it's AP of -1. So that,
AP 1. So their 3 up goes to 4 up armor saves. I make 2 of them. And then I will get my 5 up ward from the rune, the master rune of Grunge. Nah, it doesn't do it.
that guy dies.
You did it. You
Time to
killed
party,
one.
elves. Yeah.
You killed an iron
That's it.
breaker.
Time to go home.
Hell yeah, buddy. You did it. All right, so the template's been moved. I'll find out later if it stays on the terrain. I mean, it's impassable terrain. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll get to that. I'll figure that out later. Let's do your conjuration phase, mate.
I'm going to cast Courage of an Aryan onto the unit of the
Sea
Sea
Guard.
Guard. So I'll use my wand, and I need a 10 plus.
Needing a 10 plus to make them unbreakable.
So
6.
That's the last time I can use the wand.
Because you
it's on
rolled the double.
Yep.
Very good.
I'm an 11.
On 11, I'll use my last rune of spell breaking, mate, to destroy it.
Yep.
And have it gone.
Okey-doke.
Because screw you. Lovely.
That's the only one.
That's the conjuration phase done. Declare charges. Do you have any?
I'm all right. Don't mind not charging them.
Very good. No charges. So that brings us to remaining moves. This is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up. Give me your wrap up, please, Jared.
The Silver Helms have rotated around to face their impending doom like men that they are.
Good on you, boys.
The Swordmasters have moved up, ready to charge in future turn.
Indeed.
Sea Guard are still trying to shoot. The detachment of longbows was successfully transported by Travel Mystical Pathway on an outrageously large high dice roll.
Indeed, I failed to dispel it. Huzzah!
And this unit here just did an about face, ready to try and shoot some more incoming guys.
Very good.
These guys here pivoted. I did actually have the ability to be able to move them because
You can move a bit now if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole idea was teleporting the archers out of the way to move up
They didn't
the
need
spears.
to pivot.
Beauty, there they are, wheeling their way back into relevancy. All right, that's the movement phase done. It's shooting time again, sir. Where do you want to start? What do you want to shoot?
I'll take another pot shot at the, I think it's the side of, it's the front face of these guys here.
Oh, no, it's the side for sure. It's absolutely into the
so
side.
-2 still, so 6 again.
Indeed.
One day, my ship
It'd be
will come in.
-3 for range as well, my friend.
Long range is -1. Yeah, you minus, so it's normally 3s. No.
Okay. Very good.
The sword, the Sea Guard will shoot at their same target. I wonder if maybe this might be my better shot. These guys are slightly less armored, so I'll take a shot at these guys.
Makes sense.
Normal
10
dice.
shots, hitting on 3s. Very nice. Yeah, that's good dice.
And 5 to wound.
Indeed. Just warbows, so no
Nothing
AP.
special. 1.
Wow.
I transform those nice rolls into bad ones.
Indeed, mate. It's 4 up for heavy armor and shields. Yeah, we get it. It
And
sticks in the shield.
The 4 general shots.
Indeed.
Hitting on 2s.
Oh boy. Yep, gets
4
them.
hits, And 3s to win.
Indeed. Ooh, very
there's the
nice.
1-6 there.
3 wounds there. And so is it
It's a AP1.
AP1 for Armor Bane? So the Armor Bane one on a 5+. Nope. And then the other 2 on 4+. Ooh, nope. And then 3 6-up wards from the Master Rune of Grungi. 6 ups. There we save 1. Heck yeah. But 2 of them do go down. Very nice.
Wow. They continue to impress.
Yeah.
All right, I'll come back over on this flank here. So these guys turned around, but they will still take their 6 shots now because they're not on the hill.
Yep.
At the skirmish unit here.
Very good. Very
4,
good.
5, 6. So -2 to hit, short range. Skirmish formation, and they moved.
And moving, indeed. So 5s.
2 hits.
2 hits. Winding on 5s. Nada.
Nothing.
They live.
Those guys count as moving, so they'll also hit on 5s.
Very
there's
good.
6 shots because they're on the hill.
Indeed. 2 hits. 5s. 2 wound. Nothing.
Not a sausage.
No, where you're hitting the dwarves, but not in their vitals. They're sticking in thighs and into their meaty shoulders.
Which one do I want to shoot at with these? I think I might shoot these guys with the
With the bolt thrower.
bolt thrower. So it's D3 plus 3 shots.
Very good.
So 5 shots.
5 shots.
And they didn't move, so they hit on 4s.
Ugh.
2 hits.
2 hits. Wounding on 4s though. No wounds, you can't kill him, mate. The unkillable ranges.
Whoa. Okay, yeah. Bulletproof army.
Apparently, yeesh.
And now I'm on. Yeah, that's all my shooting.
All right, and we only have.
That's already been done.
Yes, and we've got 1 combat phase.
Oh, that's right.
All right, sir. So here we go. You've still got your 4 men in combat hitting on 3s. Can they do better? They
That's 4
can.
hits.
They get all the hits. 5s to wound. It's 2 of them, mate. It's enough to kill the crippler. We are looking for 6 ups. Ah, you've done it. You've finally done it. Well done, my friend.
Many turns later.
Indeed. You can, I think you can overrun if you want to. You could overrun straight ahead. They can overrun, so overrunning straight ahead at 2d6 inches, going 7. We'll get them moved. Ending up right there, rushing down off the hill, fresh buoyed from finally killing those 3 dwarves. But that is it. That is it. That is the end of High Elves turn 4. Dwarves turn 5. First things first, let's move that template.
And also, this turn, the game might be over at the end of this turn.
Yeah,
Is that right?
indeed, at the end of the round. Yes, sir. Where's she going? 6 inches this away. So she's flying out, somewhere to over there.
Irrelevancy land.
At last it's out of my hair and face. And then that would bring me to the conjuration phase. I can try and dispel it, but I don't really. No, I'm fine with it being over there. It can stay there. Actually, no, what? Why not? I'll try and dispel it, and I'll try and just dispel it with my fated dispel. That way I risk nothing. I don't risk a outclassed in the art or anything. And what is it? It's a 10 or a 9?
It is a 9, so you need a 10.
Need a 10. Nah, so it'll stay there for now. Very good. And now we go to declare charges. And I've had a bit of a look at some stuff. I'm going to declare a couple. So firstly, these Dwarven Rangers are going to charge the Bolt Thrower. And my General's unit is going to declare a charge on the Sea Guard. Because this is potentially my last turn of life. So if I don't try now, I may not get another chance. So I may as well try it. It is where we're just over a 6, which means it's a 7-inch charge. So I need at least a 4+ on one of the 2d6. Really, I need a 5 or 6 to be able to wheel and get in there properly, but that's what we're doing. Charge, sir. Charge reactions.
Flee?
Can the Bolt Thrower flee?
Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know either. Surely it can, but we'll have to check. Either hold or flee.
Stand and shoot.
Indeed. So let's resolve the stand and shoot first, and then we'll have a look at whether bolt throwers can flee.
Reform as well.
Indeed they do.
6 shots from the normal guys.
Very good.
Needing -1 for being charged. 4s.
Yes.
3 hits.
3 hits. Wounding on 5s.
Nope.
Nothing. Very good.
And the
feeling
general?
familiar. This is the big one though.
2s.
Indeed.
Rerolling 1s.
Very good. Oh my god, he's missed a shot! It's happened!
And wounding on 3s.
3s, yes. Oh, a single wound. No AP, so 4 up armor save. No, 6 up grungy. No, very good. You killed one.
So that counts for...
That does count for combat res, indeed.
So I reform them automatically, do I?
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe I have to have gotten to you? I don't know. Either way, just do it. Well, I'll check it out if need be afterwards. I can't find anything that says that a war machine can't flee, and it just says that when they make a flee move, they go -1, so it's 2d6 -1 for that war machine.
3 big inches.
A total of 3 inches.
Do I take everything with me or just the guys?
No, it's the whole thing. So, and it doesn't go backwards. It goes directly away from the center of my unit, center to center. So it's going to flee through your spearman, through your mage, out back.
Okay.
All right, so the bolt thrower has fled through that unit, but they pass panic checks automatically, which is lovely. So I'm going to attempt to redirect my charge into those archers there with my little boys there. When you are redirected into, you can only hold or flee. Hold or flee.
Hold.
Very good. So it is a 7-inch charge. We move 3 inches. We need a 4+.
And you need a leadership test, otherwise you chase these guys.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you. Sorry, I need to make a leadership test to attempt to redirect. Leadership 10 from the general. Very good. Oh, thank God. Yes, good. Leaderships have been high this game, ladies and gentlemen. And now I needed that roll for this. I just wasted the roll. Very good. I'm going to get different dice. Wash it away. Wash it away. All right. And now needing a charge, needing at least a 4+. Probably more to get, a decent amount of units in. Come on, boys. Pump your legs. We get a 4, so we'll see how many of them actually get there. Probably not many. 2 of them making it in, 1 having to stay behind. All right, and now the big one. These guys, it is also a 7-inch charge going straight ahead. I need to at least see a 4+ on one of these dice, but I want to see a 5 or a 6. I want to see a big one so I can get in there properly. Come on, please. Do it! A 5! We're making combat! Let's see how we can get there with our 8 inches. Amazing, yeah! And there they are, getting in such a way that we did not go through the difficult terrain, because if I wheeled enough to completely maximize, would have gone through the difficult terrain, which means it would have been a foul charge, so I'm not forced to do so. So I get in like that, with the maximum amount of boys possible. Dwarves have made charges, ladies and gentlemen. We finally made it to the other side of the table. It's glorious.
Huzzah.
Huzzah, huzzah indeed. So that does bring us to remaining moves. So this is where everything is now. And this is where everything ends up, / the Ironbreakers. They're the only thing that moved otherwise, and they just wheeled around as much as they could, trying to stay on the objective and get relevant. So there they are. It's time to shoot some things, and it's Operation Kill the Silver Helms. So let's start with the cannon. The most disappointing of cannons is going to try once again, and it's going to do a grape shot into the Silver Helms. So it now is within 12 inches, so it's just going to roll an artillery dice, and that many auto hits at strength 4 AP 1 are coming in. So, hiya! Oh, it didn't misfire! It got 2 hits. Thanks, mate. But you didn't misfire. Wounding on 3s, because strength 4 grape shot, he's stuffed it with the corpses of his boys. and their armor and stuff, and he's shooting it at them. Oh no,
so grim.
drop dice, never count. And we are wounding on 3s, because strength 4. We get 1. A single wound at -1 AP, sir. 4 up armor save. Ah, how dare you. We just shower them in filth and viscera. But not enough to hurt them. And now this bad boy. Come on, mate. It's your time. Here we go. 2 rolls of the artillery die. 8, that's a damn fine start. And 8, 16, heck yeah. 16 shots coming out, hitting on 4s. Oh, wow. That's, yeah. 3, 6, 7. It's 1 less than statistical. I'll take it. I'll take 1 less. It is strength 5, so it's wounding on 2s. I need some armor banes here, though. Give me some 6s. 6s! Oh, very good. I only don't fail 1 of them. I get 2 armor bane and 3 wounds. Now, these will just be AP1, so 4 at 4 ups. And then those are maybe 5 or 6s. The 4 ups, oh man, you tank them all but 1. How dare you? So 1 of them falls so far, and then I just need to check the armor bane. I think it's 1. Armor bane 2, which means 3, -3 overall, so 2 6-up armor saves. Don't you do it. Yeah, we did it. 2 more of them go down to a puff of smoke and shattered limbs and decimated faces. Blah! They cry and scream in girlish elvish voices. They could be girls for all we know.
Panic test?
Yes, panic test. Leadership 8, no doubt. Oh, they panic!
No, they get to re-roll because of the valor.
Because of the valor? Come on! Ah, they're so valorous. How dare they? Well done. Well done, sir. All right, that is my shooting phase done. We didn't quite achieve it, but I'm pretty happy with how much I did. It's combat time, and you know what? I'm going to come over to that side of the table. All right, here we are over on the elven side of the table. The dwarves have foot-slogged it all the way there. And we have got the rangers smashing into the elven archers. We got 2 of them into combat, and 1 of them is the old Deadeye, so we've got 3 attacks. Now, I got +3 initiative to my initiative 1 from great weapons, which means I go up to initiative 4, also initiative 4.
Yes.
So we're striking at the same time.
Righto.
I'm the active player, so I'll just go first.
Knock yourself out.
So we are weapon skill 4 to weapon skill 4. Oh, God, that's disappointing. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Dwarven archers and crew went down to weapon skill 3, but elves kept their weapon skill 4. Disgusting. But hey, such is life. Makes me sad though. So we're going to be hitting them on 4s. Getting a single hit. And wounding on 2s. We do kill 1, sir. 1 of them gets hewn down. And then you can just strike back with your 3.
Hitting on
4s. Getting a hit. Wounding on 5s. No. All right, sir. So I win by 1. Are you a closed order unit? Can you check that? Because if so, I don't win by 1.
Yes.
You are closed order?
Yep.
And you still have unit strength 5, so it is actually a draw. Oh no, wait, I've got a banner. What am I saying? I've got a banner back here. So I win by 1. I win by 1, my friend. I would have won by 1 anyway because I have a musician. So
right.
-1?
Yep.
6?
7, easy.
Yeah, sweet.
On the general.
Yeah,
well.
no problem. So they will just get forced back 2 inches and I'll follow up.
Is that because it was too close?
It's because you lost combat.
Oh, so you always go back?
Yeah, you're always at least going to give ground.
Righto. But we did so bravely, right?
I know, you did.
Thanks, man.
They did great. How dare they? And then we will go boom, boom, boom. And that is where they end up, forcing them back 2 inches, but still staying in combat, following up. All right. And then we've got the big one. The big unit of dwarven warriors led by Borek, Thunderbrow, Thorekson, slamming into the noble sea guard, the fancy shiny boys who have been standing in the muck all game.
So brave.
Indeed. So we are going to... I have to. My general, Borek Thunderbrow Thorekson, is going to declare a challenge, sir. He barks out, he drops his oath stone and climbs upon it.
Bravely accepted by my champion.
Ah, you son of a gun. Fair enough. Expected, but I had to do it. So let's start with that. So, Borek Thunderbrow Thorekson has 4 attacks base. And then he has 2 runes of fury inscribed on his great axe, giving him an extra 2 attacks. So he's got 6 attacks. At weapon skill 7 to weapon skill 4,
yeah.
We are swanging and hitting this guy on 3s. Ah, we miss half of the attacks. Good job. Good job, mate. Good job, Borek. We go up to strength 6 for a great weapon. Drop dice never count. To toughness 3, yes. So we are slaying on 2s.
What the?
For God's sake. Very good. Thank you, dice gods.
Wow.
Thank you.
I assume that's a wound.
I do kill him, yes,
All right,
thankfully.
there
But there should have been a lot of overkill just then, ladies and gentlemen. Should have been, but that's all right. Why not? Let's just keep the hits coming. God. So you would strike first. Oh, you would have actually struck me first then. What am I saying? I've got a great weapon and you've got a spear, so...
2 attacks, needing 4s to hit?
Yeah. Oh, God.
1 hit?
1 hit. Maybe over here.
Strength, not much. Strength 3 to...
Toughness 5. No wound. Very good. All right, and then all of your boys are going to be attacking before mine.
Well, I'll do my general first.
Very good.
Who has 4 attacks.
I'm about to lose this combat, ladies and gentlemen.
4 attacks at weapon skill 7, so hitting on 3s.
Indeed. Very good. 3 hits.
And his wounds on... Oh no, he doesn't have that sword, so he's wounding on 4s.
Indeed. Just worth noting, we realise that he can only have 1 magic weapon. He's been shooting a magic bow this whole time, so he doesn't have a magic sword.
He's just got the Ithilmar weapon that he comes with. So
Indeed.
Rerolls 1s to hits, which is better than nothing, right?
Indeed. Winning on 4s.
To win. Oh, look at those 3s.
Oh boy, he gets no wounds.
Anything you can do?
We can do the same. Yeah, very nice.
And then my normal guys go?
Yeah, man, all your spears.
Everyone or just up to this point? Yeah.
So everyone in the front rank,
so
and then
4?
everyone that is... so the spears that aren't in base contact won't be able to put their supporting attacks in.
So it's just these 3?
Yes.
So 1, 3, 6 attacks.
Do elves still fight in an extra rank with spears or anything like that?
If they're charged.
So high elves no longer fight in 3 ranks with spears. What they get to do is fight to keep supporting attacks to the rear and flanks. So they get to use their spears in all directions when surrounded. So it will just be the front rank, which is 3 guys, and then the 4 gentlemen that are still in base contact here. All right, mate.
So hitting on 4s.
Indeed. Oh, that's a rough roll. Okay.
Wow.
2 hits. Oh boy.
And wounding on 5s.
Indeed, my friend. Oh, you stick a wound though. Very nice. And that will be a 5-up armor save because we're using our great weapons. Hiya! And you kill 1, mate. Nicely done. That's a bigger deal. All right, and then it will be all of my attacks. So you killed 1 guy, so I'll have my champion for 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. From my regular dwarves, hitting on 4s, come on. Oh yeah, statistical, like that. And then 2s because great axes. We do get 2 wounds, mate, and that will be 2 kills because it's it's AP2. And then I'll get 1 supporting attack from this gentleman. It's not actually a supporting attack, but because he's not in base contact, he can only throw 1 of his attacks in. And he will hit on, I think he's weapon skill 5, so 3s. Yeah, very good. Moot. All right. So let's do some combat res here. You got 2 wounds, 1 from a kill and 1 from the stand and shoot. And you have 1 rank and a banner. I got 3 kills. I've got 2 ranks and a banner. And I'm closed order, but you are also closed order. So I am winning by 2 by the looks of it here, mate. So your leadership 10 goes down to leadership 8, re-rollable for the battle standard bearer. Whoa. Yeah, you stick the landing. So you're just going to go 2 inches back. And I will just follow up, I guess. And that is where they end up, pushing forward, hitting the unit again, and remaining locked in combat. Alright, we made combat. It wasn't the glorious moment that the dwarves needed, but hell, it was some glory. But that is it. That is the end of Dwarves turn 5, potentially their final turn of the game, coming back with High Elves. High Elves turn 5, potentially the last turn of the game, and it is Conjuration phase, I think.
So yes, the earthen ramparts come off of those guys, and I'm going to put them on the bowmen here in combat.
Very good.
So got to be within 15 easily, and casting is 10.
Looking for 10. Getting it. I'll try and stop it. Why not? I'll need to see a double 6. Because what, that's 14?
Yes.
Yeah. Go on, double 6. No. I did not stop it, sir.
So they've got earthen ramparts on them
Yep,
now.
5 up ward save for them.
And Courage of Venerian on these guys here. Another 10 plus.
Very good.
7, 11.
11. I will try and stop it, getting +1 to my dice. Come on, hurrah! No, I've not stopped a single spell.
They
except
become
with my
unbreakable.
breakers. That's sad. Very good. They're not going anywhere this turn. All right, that's Conjuration. I'm not sure if Rally Fleeing Troops should have happened before that or after that, but it's definitely, let's just do it now.
These guys
Rally
here?
the Bolt Thrower. Leadership 10 for the General. They rally.
Yeah,
Lovely.
and then they can turn and face, is that right?
Indeed. That's that done. It is declare
and I'll
charges.
take that away.
Oh yeah, we're going to get rid of that. Fantastic. At the start of the
Next
turn.
Yeah, at the start of shooting.
Yep. So declare charges, sir, and you've got some.
The bowmen here are going to charge the flank of the Rangers.
Lame.
Can't believe they're still alive. The spearmen are going to charge the dwarves here.
Very good.
Sword masters are going to attempt to get into their flank, even going through the marsh.
Spicy, indeed.
The amazing that they're still alive. Silverhelms are going to charge the organ gun.
Very good.
And no, they're not going to charge the organ gun.
Interesting. All right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold with everything because hold. You can go through them as you see fit.
Okay, so these are just adding d6 to.
Indeed. At least 4, and whatever
9.
that is, so they're in like Flynn,
Yeah.
smashing
What I might
into
do
the flank.
is just leave them down here.
That's fine.
Because they're going to just plunge off that.
Indeed.
Okay, these guys, do I need to roll?
I mean, just roll it. Just roll it so that we know how much wheel movement you have to go with. It probably doesn't matter. More than enough. Yep, just wheel in such a way that
like
you've got as much in as you can get.
Boom,
yeah.
and then around. So
Perfect. Looks good to me.
The
Swordmasters.
Swordmasters.
This is going to be the interesting
This
one.
is take away the high dice.
Yep.
And take away 1 from their move.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they're going to make it, right?
well,
so
worth a
they're
try.
going a total of 5 inches.
Oh, because of the...
Because the -1 from
that
the
guy
marsh.
is... No, just off. They needed 1 more inch.
So they just go a single inch towards them, so they'll just wheel an inch. Yep.
Too bad, lads.
No good, no fun. Lucky me. All right,
knights.
the knights can just... Dun, 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 dun. Very good. They smash into the organ gun and its crew. And that's all of that done. We go into the shooting phase. Bolt thrower?
Not a lot of targets left.
No.
I suppose I can still shoot at these guys. here.
Definitely can.
I don't know if there might still be more in the open now. Yeah, they're only obscured a bit by this.
Yeah, probably just partially from, shooting
Yeah.
through the edge of the
5 to hit them. Single
Indeed.
bolt. No,
Ah,
it'll happen
mate.
one of these days. My dreams
Right.
will come true.
Come on, you poor bolt thrower. All right, that's all the shooting done.
That is-
/ do you have magic you want to cast in the shooting
Yes,
phase?
there is. The summon the elemental spirit again.
Mm-hmm. I've got a feeling, I've got an idea where it's probably going to be going.
As much in front of those guys as possible.
Indeed. Let's see you get the spell off first.
So I need the 9+.
Come on, fail a spell just once. This is
14.
ridiculous. Can I stop it? I can't. Unbelievable. You've not failed a single spell cast this game. The swirling vortex of power once again is placed in between me and my objective. Damn it. Oopsie. And we also forgot, we moved the wizard and we also moved these boys because we just jumped straight forward into the shooting phase. All right, that's shooting phase done. It is combat time, sir. Where do you want to start?
I'm going to do the easy ones over here.
Over here, fabulous.
I say they're easy, but
It should be fine.
3 attacks and hitting on 3.
Indeed. Very good. All of them. They lower their lances.
5s. 3s.
Yeah, 3s for strength 5. Very good. All 3 wounds, and it just armor banes them. Or it's AP 2 on a lance, so just boom, you destroy it. Do you want to overrun or test to reform?
Test to reform.
Test to reform?
Yep.
They will.
Very good.
Where do you want them to face? Very good. Yes, get ready to get into the gap over there.
Yes.
Love it. Love it. All right, so some stuff has happened. So firstly, it is getting very late here at this point. So firstly, we've decided to finish the game at the end of this turn, essentially. So end of this turn, the game is going to end. Rather than continuing on to turn 6 randomly and rolling and whatnot, we're just going to assume that at the end of this turn, we've rolled the 5 up, the game is going to end. In the time that it took me to be making these decisions and looking things up, I also realized that when I looked at the victory amounts that we were getting for this middle thing, I was just looking at it within the special area terrain. And this special area terrain is worth 50 points. And I was like, oh, that's not actually that much for, you know, deciding a game that's about taking the middle. And then I had a look in the book, and sure enough, lo and behold, in the actual scenario victory conditions, the center point is worth 200 points at the end of the game. So, knowing all of these things, we have instead of having these units attempt to charge the flank of the general, knowing that they need to take the middle to win, we have gone back to the charge phase, taken their same role, and had them charge the Iron Breakers. This is a bit of a messy way for this game to go, but such is life and learning a new edition and not reading rules properly. Hooray! Forgive us, ladies and gentlemen. So, at the end of this turn, the game will end. Obviously, I'm in a great position to be holding the 250-point central piece, but we've got a chance for the Swordmasters to come in and take it from me. This feels bad, ladies and gentlemen, but such is life. This is where we are at. So, we're continuing with the combats. Where do you want to go, mate?
Happy to start here and work our way
around.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm coming over there. All right, here we are with the continued fight of the Dwarven Rangers and the Elven Bowmen, with a second unit coming slamming up into them on the hill. And it will be those guys first. 4 of them hitting on 4s. Ooh, they're mad. They're mad. 3 hits. Beautiful. Wounding on 5s, exactly. Oh, 2 of them. They're so mad. Oh boy. We have 5 up heavy armor. Ring mail saves. No, you just slay 2 of them, mate. Boom. The banner goes last, I believe. So it is just the champion and musician, Dunzo. You would definitely be going first with your last 3 there.
Pause to hit.
Indeed. Oh boy. Getting 2 hits. Very nice. And 5s. A single wound, finishing off the unit. Indeed. Destroyed. The unit is yours. You capture yet another banner. Woohoo. Love that. Coming down to this one next with the Spearman, with the Battle Standard Bearer, the Sea Guard and the General, with Borek, Thunderbrow and the Axeman all swinging at each other, looking for blood. And you have the charging unit. It is your turn. Do you want to declare any challenges?
Let me see. If I issue a challenge with my champion, you're out of that challenge, so you'll just accept it with whoever you want.
Whoever I want, indeed.
With this champion down here.
Very good. I will accept it with my runesmith. My runesmith will accept that one.
Standing right in front of me?
Indeed, perfect.
Awesome.
All right, so you can go first with your champion, sir.
That's 2 attacks.
Indeed, hitting on 4s.
1 hit.
Getting a hit.
Wounding.
And a wound, oh my goodness, on a 5. I've got full plate armor. And you know what, this is the only attack he's ever going to have in this game. I'll do the armor save first, what am I saying? Full plate armor and shield, giving him a 3-up armor save. Oh, he fails it. No. He has a talisman with a single rune of warding, which gives him a once per game 2-up ward save. Let's use it. Huzzah!
There you go.
Yes, the runic talisman bounces it off. Well, I've got 2 attacks. I'm going to hit you on 3s for weapon skill good, and we miss them both. Good job. Wow. Good job, Thalgrim. Good job, mate. All right, then we can swing away with everything else.
Okay, so I've got the champion, the hero there would go next.
Indeed.
Also with his Ethilmar weapon.
Yep, he unfortunately only gets to put a single attack into combat because he's not in base contact with anyone.
Oh, just one attack.
Indeed.
Okay, so weapon skill, lots. So one attack needing 3s. Yep.
Oh, he gets it.
And wounding on a 4.
Oh my god, roll over here, bro.
So that was a 4.
Very good. So, yes, cool. I will have a 5-up armor save. 5-up armor save. Nah, you kill a dwarf.
Yay.
Very good. Blomp.
And would your general go next, or is he using...
No, he's got a great weapon.
Okay, so my general would go next.
Fantastic.
So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Getting 3 hits.
And
strength 4, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. Negative 1 AP?
I don't believe so.
For
It's
the
just
Ithilmar weapon? No, is that not the thing? You get to reroll the
it's the hits. Yeah.
Ah, very good. All right, well, 5-up armor saves. I saved 2 of them, and my single dwarf does go down. Boom.
All right, and then Spearman.
Indeed.
So the Sea Guard here, 8.
Indeed.
Hitting on 4s. Get those out of the way.
Oh, spicy. Only missing 3 hits. Amazing. Wounding on 5s for strength 3 to toughness 4 dwarf. 2 wounds. 5-up heavy armor saves. Ah, double 1. 2 more dwarves go down. That's a big deal. Wow, you're slaying them this time. The spearmen from this unit?
Well, they had charged only 1, 2...
3 spearmen from the spearman unit on 4s. 1 hit on 5s. No. All right, so you've killed all of my front rank in terms of boys with great weapons, except the champion and my general. My general, is that your general there?
Sure is.
I'm not in base contact with him. Sad. I want to hack him down. I'll start with my general. My general is going to swing into the unit. So he has 6 attacks because he's a boss. Because of the Runes of Fury. He's hitting on 3s.
Holy moly.
Getting...
What's going on with this guy? 2
hits. Borek. He's tired. He's been running the whole game, mate. All the way up the field. And 2s. Very good. He does kill 2 spearmen. God, that's sad. Wow. And then my veteran champion, my dwarven veteran, hitting on 4s, beautiful, and 2s, 1. 1 more gets hewn down by a great axe. All right, wow, you smashed me, mate. Jesus. All right, so you got 4 wounds. We've got a regular banner, a battle standard bearer, and the war banner. You've got 1 rank, and that is it, and 2 closed order units. I got 3 wounds, I've got a banner, and a rank, and a closed order unit. I am losing this combat by 4, because my general can't attack, apparently. So, we go from leadership 10 down to leadership 6, rerollable. Here we go. Come on, boys. Hiya! Oh, that is a 7, which means we would fall back in good order. Yeah, look, I'm not going to re-roll that for the battle standard bearer because I could potentially roll much, much worse. So I'll fall back in good order, which means I will flee and reform. Do you want to chase with either unit?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because we're finishing at this point. No. So I will just fall back 5 inches. We move back. They continue to hold the hill. Very good. All right. And that is that combat. We come down to the final combat of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And it is going to be the Sword Masters of Hoth versus the Iron Breakers of Carrickern, led by Thane Thorin. Now, you charged. Would you like to declare a challenge?
I've got 1 champion in there, so I don't... Oh, no, not really.
Okay, very good. My champion will declare a challenge.
All right, well, I'll accept it with my champion.
Fantastic. Sweet. Well, let's fight, mate. Your champion's definitely going first.
Well, I've got great weapons.
Yes, but your great weapons don't make you initiative 1.
Oh, okay.
Yours are just strike at initiative order.
Oh, okay. Got you. So he's got 2 attacks, weapon skill 6.
Very good. To my weapon skill... Your weapon skill 6?
Yeah. Their normal guys are weapon skill 6, and he's a Blade Lord, weapon skill 6 too.
Weapon skill 6. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
We did some training.
Hitting on 3s. Oh boy. Getting a hit. Wounding on...
Strength 5.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. 6s would be cleaving blow. No armor save allowed, because they have cleaving blow, right?
They do have cleaving blow.
Oh my goodness, so that goes straight through my Gromril armor. But I do have a 5-up ward save from the Banner of Grungni. Here we go. Grungni, save us! No, it does not save. The Iron Beard, he is cleft in twain. Is from head to sternum, all the way down. Ugh, brutal. Very good. You can swing out with the rest of your boys, mate.
Yep. So 4 attacks, needing 3s to hit.
Indeed. 2 hits. Needing 3s to wound, because strength 5, great swords. 2 wounds, no armor bane, or no cleaving blow. What are they AP-wise? AP2, -2, so they would have 5-up armor saves. 3-up goes to 5-up from the great swords of Hoth. I fail them both, and then 5-up ward saves for Grungni. I save 1, but 1 Iron Breaker is cleft down. Very nice. All right, now the rest of my boys are coming back. So that gives me 3 regular Iron Breakers swinging back at them. We are hitting on 4s. We get 1 hit, and we are strength 4, so wounding on 3s. Yes, that is a wound. Just -1 AP for Gromril weapons, sir.
So we are on... Get.
I think you've just got heavy armor, so it'll be a 6-up armor save. No, we do kill an elf. Lovely. And then we have Thane Thorin in there with his great axe. He's got 3 attacks. He's weapon skill 6 to your weapon skill 6. So we're hitting you on 4s. Come on, Thane. Yes, Thorin. The old beard knows how to swing an axe. And he is strength 6, so wounding on 2s. No armor saves allowed, mate. 2 of them put down by Thane Thorin in single combat.
Not so good.
Lovely. All right, let's have a look at the res. I've done 3 wounds. I've got 2 ranks. I am closed order with a banner and a battle standard bearer. You did 2 wounds and you've got a banner. All right, my friend, you are losing by 5.
Nope, we're gone.
So falling back in good order because you've passed your unmodified leadership.
Oh, okay.
But you are still going to break. I am not going to chase. I will stay on the point and hold the point. So they will break and run off it and leaves it uncontested for the dwarves.
We had a crack.
Indeed you did, mate. Huzzah, huzzah, and hooray. All right, and that is the end of High Elves turn 5. Now, at this point, we would usually be rolling the die to see what happens. And you know what? Just for the fates, let's see what would have been the case. On a roll of 5+, this game ends properly. Come on, do it. Yes, and it actually would have ended. We did it right. Yes. That's good. We were going to end it no matter what, but it did it properly. I like that. That's a great thing. So, look, we're going to do a bit of a tally up of the points. In the end, the dwarves, have been taking a pretty bad beating. There was a lot of blood lost over the course of this game. And we're going to do a little tally, and we're going to see who ends up coming away with the prize. And depending on where the points are, we'll see what happens. But that is it. That is it. It was a messy game, but it was a fun game. That is the end of the game. We're going to have a quick chat about this in the post-game. And there it is. There it is. We did a tally up of the victory points. The elves killed 801 points worth of dwarven flesh with a couple of banners. And without the 200 points victory of the center points, the dwarves killed 424 points, which means even with the 200 points from the center, we got 624 points. A difference of nearly 200 points, which means it is an elven victory. The High Elves have taken it. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you, sir.
Good game. Good
Feels a lot
game.
closer than that in real life.
Yeah,
The guys are plummeting off the hill and things like that.
But there, look, there it is. The elves fought back the dwarves, fought them to a stalemate, forced them to run at them, which is not, the dwarven way.
No, no. But they didn't lose too many guys on the way. It was probably more of those unusual rolls with cannons and generals and combat.
My God.
And it's like that. What can you do to mitigate those kinds of things?
What can you do against such reckless dice rolls? So yes, the worst cannon in the world continued to make its name for itself. Amazing. 4 straight turns of misfires, and then the final turn, it manages to finally not roll a misfire, but rolling a 2 on the artillery dice, and then not doing any wounds. Amazing, amazing. My general just underperforming horrifically, foot slogs across the entire field, and then just whiffs his attacks amazingly. In the challenge with the champion, does a single wound with 6 attacks.
Very different game if those dice rolls go as you'd expect.
Could have been. Yeah, your poor bolt thrower over on camera left next to the ruin, never hit a single shot. Shot every shot, missed everyone. So realistically, one of your machines completely underperformed. So did mine. So that's tit for tat. But yeah, you're really what kind of took it was you just managed to, my 2 big units marched up the field and you just killed everything else with what? With
Eagles.
The Eagles and the
Knights.
Silver Helms.
And the Shadow Warriors.
And the Shadow Warriors killed the rest of my army. How is that possible? No, look, it was also the folly of the miners.
Oh, yeah,
the miners.
Not forget those guys.
Yeah,
they contributed.
That was a weird spot.
They turned up, they did their bit.
They turned up and just ran into combat and died to a man. Didn't get a single wound, didn't do anything except die, and give you a banner and a bunch of points. Miners! Took them for the fun and they brought it, kinda. They actually just made me sad. You sons of bitches, god damn it. Yeah, Dwarven Rangers did pretty good. They killed the Illyrian Reavers and one of the Eagles.
Yeah, all by themselves.
Indeed, and then just ran up the field and tried to do stuff. They did a bunch of stuff.
They kept some units very busy.
Indeed they did. The Gyro, copped a whole bunch of shooting for an entire turn and died.
He was marked.
Indeed, he was marked. But yeah, look, just staying up on that hill with all of your shooty boys and holding back and just pouring it into me. Did the work, did the job. You killed all of my backline stuff. So there it is. Your magic was also every single spell you ever wanted to cast was cast, no matter what. It was just how you never failed to cast one. There was never a miscast, and I never managed to dispel one except with my auto dispel runes when I finally got far enough up the field that you couldn't keep running away from me.
Yes.
I was all right, dispel that, and that was it. Oh, it feels tough for the dwarves in this edition, ladies and gentlemen, but that's the breaks, that's how she goes. I'm not sure what I could have done better. The stuff that I obviously did wrong, put it in the comments. Where did I go tactically wrong in this game, guys? Give me a breakdown of how this all went wrong. I hate that I misread or / just assumed that it was 50 victory points for the center until the final turn of the game. Oh, that burns my ass. Burns my ass. Because chances are, if you knew it was 200 victory points, you probably would have moved into the center, which realistically probably would have helped me.
Yeah, would have been a different game.
Would have been a different game. But that's what I get for just, reading about the terrain piece and seeing its victory points and being like, oh, okay. Doesn't seem like much for a, scenario centered around taking the center, but okay.
It's a new game for all of us.
Yeah, and that's, swings and roundabouts, people. That's the way it's going to go. But still, an interesting game, a fun game, some funny, classic moments, and some glorious moments as well. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I really enjoyed it. Thank you for coming and having a game, mate.
An absolute pleasure.
It was absolutely great. Always fun to fight the knife ears, so it's so super cool. But there it is. It is the High Elves that have claimed, the remains of the Star Dragon of old and taken their elven relic or / the dwarven relic that they were gifted back before the time of the War of the Beard, and they're taking it back to one of their strongholds, back to Ulthuan, and the dwarves are retreating back to their stronghold, back to the mountains with their proverbial beards between their legs. Ah, fantastic.
Let the mumbling continue.
Indeed, mate. Unleash the grumblers. But there it is, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to go through the YouTube things, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the cool stuff, leave a comment. If we did stuff wrong, apart from misreading the scenario, put that in the comments too. Let me know. I'm always keen to learn and find out stuff, weird little edge cases or stuff that wasn't done right. Give me a page number, put it in the comments. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. But until next time, I'm Stos. This is Jared.
See you.
Happy wargaming. And be good to your mother.